there's something that I need to get off my chest. Okay? This is me speaking from the bottom of my heart. Yesterday, if you watched my stream, you may have noticed there was a moment of weakness where I may or may not have touched a wiener. Just want to say, it's true, it did happen, but it was for an investigation. I promise it was purely detective motivated. I was looking for a murder wound, or perhaps a hidden tattoo or something, and it was purely professional. It was purely... Sput fucking yanked it onto... No, I'm not Kai Cenat. There was nothing of that sort done on this stream. Not here. No way. No how. That did not happen. He touched a pee-pee but not flirt with the girl. The only option is to fucking bust her door down. Oh, that's the wrong button. Not apologizing about the fascism stuff. What do you want from me? I'm a communist. I'm just clicking the continue button. I don't remember where we left off. If you missed yesterday's stream, which, fair enough, it was fucking late. I ended streaming like 2 in the morning. We pretty much just we talked to the union boss. We weren't scared and we did not back down. The chair did hurt us though. We found out, we got the body from the tree. We got Measurehead to help us. He broke the branch to get the body down, which is actually quite nice. It worked out pretty well. I thought he was going to do something horrible. He didn't. Pleasantly surprised. We got the body down. We did a field autopsy, and I found a little something that was hidden away. Turns out he didn't die from the hanging. Their entire story was fabricated. He was shot to death. We found the bullet, and we also found the entry wound in the back of his throat, I think. Which is actually kind of a fucking crazy revelation, which means he was shot and then dragged on scene by the Hardy Boys. I don't know what to think about that yet. I don't quite know who killed him yet. I'm still wondering if their story was true. I mean, I've questioned everyone in the Whirling in Rags, and they haven't told me anything about this mercenary being a fucking weirdo, like the Hardy Boys told me, so I'm inclined to think the entire story's fabricated, but true enough, it seemed like he was a mercenary. He was in armor, he had a lot of old war injuries, he did seem to be some kind of security agent. As for being a piece of shit, I don't really know yet. I'm gonna assume probably, but they definitely didn't hang him to death. He was definitely shot and then dragged over, so I'm wondering if... And there are also a lot of tire marks outside the gate, so I'm wondering if he was even killed even remotely close. I don't know. The story's probably based in some truth. Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna freaking get down to the bottom of. We also were gonna steal the boots tonight. That's a great point. Although it would piss Kim off. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Anyway, I know that we have to visit fucking the smoker at 21 o'clock. We also told the working class lady that we'd find her husband. I still haven't found a fucking map. I don't know where I'm gonna... Maybe the bookstore has a map. That'd probably be a good place to start. That way I can at least see like where my tasks are. So what about the fridge? Oh, right. Thank you for reminding me. So you remember the cool big old bear fridge with the glowing red eyes? So I might have put the Bonnie in the fridge. Really sorry to say. He's just kind of chilling on ice in this lady's basement until I kind of can think of a plan to get the boots. Do you think there's a map here? Like, there's either a map or I'm here to buy a book about birds. I don't know yet.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
I don't remember what Wirral is, but I'll take a little peek.
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin.
This is about the people that I found in the connected
edition.
room.
There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure gamebook titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrad.
Anything that really catches my eye?
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition mega setting supplements module. The side
well, it's $25, so I can't buy it.
Binoclads.
Thank you, Physical Instrument, for insulting people with glasses again. Thank you. You always know what to say.
Rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular.
These are all like Muscleman books. I'm looking for the freaking bird book. I might have a freaking spirit animal. I gotta know where it is.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series.
Okay.
You see the name Dick Mullen.
Oh, so these are like the cool detective books.
A couple of spook novels hide amidst all the detective books.
No, it's not what I freaking want. What is this?
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover.
Oh my god.
Its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title. From A to Zurich, a guide to a well-behaved
Terry, I think I'm a little cockatoo guy. What about this Guide to Cockatoo store, Keep?
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
$4? Do you think we can win this fucking steal? What even? It's an interfacing? Let's see if we have the, any clothes that help us with fucking... I don't think we will. Interfacing's a weird one. Endurance, logic authority, electrochemistry. I don't think we're... Oh. Tailor gloves. No. Well, I mean, I don't like this lady.
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits
42% chance, not bad.
Slightly open.
What do you have some that hurt your interfacing? I don't think that I do, but I can take a little peek. I don't see why anything I have would hurt my interfacing. Composure, interfacing, Inland Empire. No, I definitely don't. I'm gonna try to steal it. Fuck this lady. She doesn't care about any of the things here. Steals the book successfully.
Slightly. You wait for the storekeeper to be distracted. When she's
I didn't think that was gonna work. For the record, I thought I was gonna fuck that up. I won by 1.
It's quite a challenge, but eventually, the guide to the cockatoos is yours. Splendid effort.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, puts my fucking cool gloves back on. I mean, is there like a map here? I could really use a map.
The plaque on the shelf reads, biographies of famous...
I don't give a shit about biographies. What about, this bad boy?
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board
inside I'm a communist. I'm redistributing the wealth into my fucking pockets. What do you want for? I'm not paying $4. That's a third of a gun. You think a shitty bird book is worth a third of a gun? No freaking way, Jose. Newsflash, not how things work here. Anyway.
The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
We're in Revachol, right? I kind of want the map of Revachol.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you.
Of course they do. It's fucking French. Everything sounds rich. And west of the river?
Houdon. It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock.
Revachol is a city, Martinez is a district. Are we in Martinez then? Is that like our most localized place that we are?
It's almost as bad. And
yes, okay, larger. I'm learning. See, I'm freaking, I got that shit locked in. You're in both? Yeah, I'm freaking good.
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor.
Okay.
It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, Coal City is worse. A charred limb. Rain falls on its slick black streets.
I don't know, Coal City sounds fucking cool, dude. I'd be down to go shovel some coal for a bit, earn a little bit of real.
Is it cold in this bookstore? Or is it just you? No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something.
Okay.
Streets and sodium lights, the sky.
Well, what about just the Martinez map? Anything crazy?
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it. Drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48. Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbor. Even the whirling in rags
Mr. Keith, can I buy these?
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides,
I hate her. I hate her for real. But I don't hate that bone dog. Thank you for the free sign tier 1.
They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
Why is the Martinez one so cheap?
That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be.
I mean, still pretty good.
Some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago.
That's not really that long ago.
They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
What happened then?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
I could steal it again, but it's also fucking 90 cents. 90 cents, that's a fair price. That's a tenth of a gun. Yeah, I'll buy the map of Martinez.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
That's what I fucking say. I say that shit all the time. Map. Okay, well, do I have to, like, look at it? I have to look at it first. Map of Martinez, interact.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner.
Traces path through the grid.
Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun.
There are a lot of saints in this freaking city. I'd hate to be a part of this religion. A lot of things to follow.
Finally, coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select...
That's all I needed. That's all I freaking needed. Okay, wow, there's a church? Hang on, what the fuck? What the fuck? So we're, wow, this map doesn't help me fucking whatsoever. There's a church? So, where the fuck am I? Where in God's name? Okay. So this is the Whirling in Rags. This must be the bookstore. So just over here and then down the way, or like, this must be like the fucking, what's it called? Is this the pawn shop? Hang on, there might be more to this fucking map than I've ever seen. There's fast travel? There's no way there's fast travel. No, I don't think there is. If there's more to the map than I've never seen, this game's about to freaking open up. So this is the waterfront. I don't know why I'm coming down here. Geez, shit ain't nothing to me. I say that all the time. This is the pawn shop. This must be like where the... Oh, hang on. There's a thought here. A sewer grate. A gateway to the river of filth. Okay, a little stinky mode. I didn't realize there was a giant bridge here. I don't remember this giant bridge being here. Am I stupid? Am I dumb? Be honest. Actually, don't answer that because I know you're gonna call me dumb. Let's pull out our plastic bag again in case I see any bottles. Everything is good here. No, I believe you. What's in this?
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box. A variety of shapes
and colors. So I'll exchange your sub for a hi? Hi. Hi. Now give me your sandwich. I want a Subway, ham and cheese, please. And you know what? Make that a foot long. I'm feeling a bit peckish today.
You like sunglasses, officer?
I do like sunglasses.
I've got the latest styles right here.
Tries them on.
Abort. These are hideous. What's
come
more,
on.
They don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy!
Really? You really mean that?
They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for $2.50.
They're perfect
so much
for
money?
concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
You're right. I'm too sensible for those.
Are you sure?
Yo, Johnny Q, maybe
Hey, smiley face.
You should think this through, officer.
They boost my electric shades of self-destruction. No, thank you. No, thank you. Sorry. Man, I wish I was rich so I could buy all his clothes. Damn. So there's like a lot more to this map than I ever thought. Because, like, if the waterlock takes me to the fucking fisherman shacks in the church, like, I haven't even seen half the map yet. What the fuck? I mean, that opens up tomorrow, so in the meantime, we can just go about our little investigation here. Although I'm pretty sure I've talked to all these people out the freaking wazoo.
Still
here.
Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
I heard that one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
I don't mean to pry, but I need your help. She may be involved with the... Why, do you know something? What is it?
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Well, who is this person? What's her name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the Lady Driver. She kept her name a secret.
Well, who is she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
What does she look like?
A youngish woman. Gruff, but...
It's gotta be
in a cool
Cindy.
way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's not Cindy.
It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
When did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I
like
know that
Tommy
much.
too much to yell at him. I think Tommy's a really nice guy, and I almost don't even want to... I don't even want to find this lady anymore. She seems nice.
We can't just let it go.
Like,
It's part of the
he's
police
so
investigation.
kind.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
You know what? Fair enough, Tommy.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
You said she's troubled?
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
Life is just a joke. I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that.
Okay.
We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
When she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay?
Okay.
There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. Push Tommy, and it will break his heart. And his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals. Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
Well, sorry, but I like Tommy too much. I'm dropping the matter for now.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again.
No, Tommy, no, come on!
Too.
No, Tommy, no. I'm not gonna force you into smoking. Hey, racist!
Looking for something?
I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up, where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
First you knew Solang didn't do it.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip.
Just tell me which one's her lorry.
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does? The lady driver?
No. He means La Puta Madre.
The name resounds like a bell in the air. A dark gong. You get a bad feeling about it. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Yeah, him.
He spits on the pavement? Cross your arms and nod. I'm gonna let him cook.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them
What?
all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
They nothing?
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is. It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting his fucking teeth.
Oh!
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
Okay, who asked?
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Go, okay, Cam?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
His hands are shaking now, the sentence simply ends.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
3%? You know what? I think we can boost that. I'm pretty sure we've got some more Half-Life shit, right? Physical instrument, electrochemistry, drama, Eldritch Authority. Maybe we don't. Spirit the Corpse, electrochemistry, conceptual. Okay, maybe we don't. Do I have anything that is bad for it? Wait, is that a -1 to oh, it's +1 to shivers. I was about to fucking scream. Okay, we don't. We're gonna go for it anyway.
Something?
Tell me what you know.
Men like this only respect two things: strength and fear. Time to turn up the volume.
Show me her lorry right fucking now! The lady driver's lorry, where is it?
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
What's your name, fuckhead? I'm gonna go on police radio saying this guy told Madre to fuck off. I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of my life, you understand? I've been to your fucking lorry, I know where it is, point to it, I'm gonna burn it down, you hear me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think we threaten him with the Madre. I think we'll really freaking get him going. I'm thinking, what's your name, fuckhead? I'm gonna go to the police radio, say this guy told Madre to fuck off. Is Sweat the Baddie? No, this guy's his name is literally racist lorry driver, and I'm the bad guy here. What's your name, fuckhead?
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably.
Oh my god!
I haven't even seen her for days.
Where exactly is your lorry?
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now, leave me the fuck alone, okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Looks like he got his adrenaline up.
I don't... Oh, man. I still don't think I want to do this. Because, like, if I'm doing this, right, like... then I'm helping the corporations, and I don't really care about helping the corporations, to be honest. Like, fuck them. But fascism, racism, I'm not a racist. What do you mean? I have 10 points in communist. What do you mean? But on the other hand, it is somebody smuggling drugs, so it is good to do. Find the bullet before you get fooled. Oh, right, I already did that. Let's see. Find working class husband, that's gonna take a while. Find our oh yeah, we did get a book. We should probably take a look at that. Which one of these is my cockatoo book? Oh, right.
A cockatoo is a parrot with an erectile crest, found on the Seminole Islands and in southern Fas a la Mer. Known for their intelligence and general precociousness, cockatoos are popular birds in aviculture. However, they often exhibit various behavioral issues.
Oh, okay. What more?
This book talks about the delicate nature of twos, as well as introducing some of the most popular species among the bird enthusiasts.
It's kind of weird.
The funeral cockatoo, the major majestic cockatoo, and the most common bang bang cockatoo. It's colorfully illustrated.
What problems do these birds have?
Where to even begin? All cockatoos are known for their needy natures, requiring attention for at least 2 full hours a day. They love to talk, and have been described as lovable clowns who just don't know how to wrap up.
I can handle that. It'd be nice having someone to talk to when feeling lonely. Or who would ever want a chatty companion? I want someone who knows how to... No, I'd talk to a bird.
Pet owners also report moodiness, loudness, and hostility as recurring issues. If left unsatisfied, Cockatoos may scream non-stop, pluck their feathers, or become aggressive.
Oh my god, that's pretty bad. Anything else?
It is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook them food every day and give them the full care that they need. These birds will never understand that you have a life of your own.
Well, there's gotta be something great about them.
You're right. Cockatoos are magnificent creatures. They love to perform, cuddle, and show off, and will even scream for fun, often as loud as up to 135 decibels. Ouch.
Oh god.
That must hurt.
Chat room, funeral cockatoo, major majestic cockatoo, or the bang bang cockatoo? I'm leaning towards the major majestic, because I'm kind of a major majestic kind of cop. Everyone loved me. Everyone freaking loved me. Bang bang, you people are children. Yeah, chat room. Just because it has bang bang in it doesn't mean I'm going to select it. That is immature thinking, and we got to get that crap out of your head, okay? We're refined here. We don't laugh at such simple jokes. We're going with the major majestic cockatoo, and then we'll go, you know what, fine.
Despite its banging name, the bang bang cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species.
See?
Common in almost all Seminoles forests, as well as zoos and homes all over the world. Its plumage is mainly grey and white. The Seminoles name, Bang Bang, is thought to be of onomatopoeic origins.
Boring. What about the major majestic cockatoo?
Perhaps the most impressive of all the species, the endangered major majestic cockatoo, is often described as the most flamboyant bird in the jungle. Its pink-colored wings and flowing crest embellishing its proud and bumptious nature.
It's bumptious! How do you not want to be a freaking little bumptious bird?
In the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier, few birds more enliven the monotonous hues of the verdant forest than this big, bold, and beautiful species.
Just like Sput endangered. What exactly do you mean when you say that? What does that mean? Funeral cockatoo.
This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacus venereus, relates to its dark and somber plumage. This bird looks as if dressed for a funeral, 24/7. There is something indisputably ominous about it.
Honestly, this bird does sound a bit like me.
Yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you?
The gray and common bang bang. That's me. Only the funeral cockatoo in its darkness can truly grasp the depths of my doom-laden soul. Isn't that obvious? Major majestic, here I come. But what if I am a fuck-up-a-two? A fuck-up and a cockatoo. I'm not a... Chat room. I'm not a fuck-up-a-two. Do not call me a fuck-up-a-two. That is so unbelievably fucking rude. I cannot believe you'd even say that you are. Chat room, that is so mean. That is ridiculously mean. Wait, what the hell? Sorry, fuck-up-a-two cop? Boring cop, basic bang bang. I like to think that I'm major majestic, okay? I like to think I'm a crazy bird who does crazy bird things. Prove us wrong? I mean, this is a big decision, you know? I'm picking my freaking bird sona here. It's not a freaking easy thing to go through. I don't know. Don't copium me, man. Am I a fuck-up-a-two? Or am I a major majestic? Right, you're a boring up-a-two. Okay, fine. But what if I'm a fuck-up-a-two? A fuck-up and a... No! Major majestic, here I come!
You're right. Your Majesty embodied. This big, beautiful bird belongs on your heraldry.
See? I'm a cool guy. Also, we finished a little thought. Hang on. What is this?
Regular law official.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a good guy.
Whatever else you are, you're also boring now.
That seems unnecessary.
It was not easy. You spent most of your life trying to funk up every nook and cranny of your personality. When someone says something political, the first three thoughts in your head are a ludicrous hodgepodge of communism, fascism, and stock tips. When they ask you why you did something, it's superstardom, apocalypse, or the mea culpas of the flagellant cop monk. It's not easy reaching for the fourth option, the normal one. But you have. And now, you're not just crazy. You're also boring.
I just think that's rude. What's my bonus? -1 Shivers? -1 Inland Empire? What the hell? Wait, what the fuck? I don't want to be regular cop, Dan. That's so bad. Now, I could forget it, because it is the bad one. I could literally just forget it and never have to think about it ever again. And honestly, a little tempted to. I like my Shivers and I like my Inland Empire. But all skill caps get up to 3, super useful. I mean, I'm not even freaking putting things in skills. I guess that does. Oh my god, look how high my Shivers can go now. Holy fuck. Oh my god, that's insane. I have 3 free skill points? Dude, that's so much. Okay, fuck me. What do we, we should put a point in pain threshold, shouldn't we? We have so many open slots for it, huh? You could put points in something and forget the thought, just an idea. Can you do that? That sounds a little, like, super min-maxy to me, but maybe. My savior fare is, pretty fucking bad. I'm never gonna perform anything cool ever. I'm gonna put a point into pain threshold, because I feel like, I die a lot. Then I'm gonna use the other 2 on, these things. Because I like having thoughts. Thoughts are really fun. You know you'll never do anything cool, boring cop. Can you guys just be nice to me for one day? Couldn't you just be kind for once? There's a bathtub in your room. Oh, I tried to use the sink the last time, but I didn't realize I could use the bathtub. I should probably freaking do that, huh? Boring ass cop with no Shivers SMH. Oh no, I be shivering. I be shivering out the freaking wazoo. Don't do this to me. Well, we could knock on the door.
The door is closed. Still, the lieutenant, he doesn't like what you should.
Okay, we're not punching a hole in the door. We're not. So can I use the bathtub or no? No, I sure can't. Why do you do this every time? Because one day she's gonna answer and be like, "Hey, you want to come see what's on the roof and you can collect all these bottles up here and make a bunch of money?" Just got into me punching the door. I'm not punching the door. I'm not. Is she on the roof still, you think? She is. She just hangs out on the fucking roof, man. What the? I want to go on the roof. I want to go on the roof like so flippin' bad. Put points into Shivers, you won't, boring cop? I have points in Shivers. Alright, what are our tasks? Alright, we gotta, okay, victims tattoos. I guess we can go back to the dock and start talking to them. Because we did spike their fucking, their drink a little bit more, which is kind of funny and wacky. We can go see how they're all holding up now that they're gonna be freaking zooted out the wazoo or whatever the kids say. Hello, excuse me. Hey, Manana, how are you today, bro? How's it freaking hanging?
Hola, wandering man.
Nope, nothing. I don't really want to talk to Measurehead again. I don't think. We gotta go through here, I forgot. Let's go talk with the freaking big boss again. What is this? A little phone?
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable."
So this must be where they made the call, right? This has to be where they made the call. I'm gonna put some money in.
The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Let your muscle memory dial a random number. Fuck it, we'll prank call.
It's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Right now, your finger is just drawing vaguely occult patterns in the air.
Useful patterns?
Undoubtedly, no.
I'll try this again later.
Why not? Muscle memory is a tricky thing. Nothing tricky about that. You just do fair.
Alright, so what's in the chair? A giant aspirin on the pillow and a pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. Someone is habitually chilling next to the radio. I mean, you know what? I fucking would be too. It's a cool spot. Now, I pulled the note out. Has he changed notes?
Stand steady as ever.
No.
The drawer.
No, he has not. We could go talk to the shipping container again, see if it'll freaking open. Don't know what that'll get us, but it's an idea. Ideas are freaking important. Is there anything more I can do in here? Can I put his photo back?
This is the night.
Nope. Something about the dockyard. I feel like I haven't really explored this place to my fullest extent yet. Do you think I can talk to the container? Hello? How are you?
You're back before the cargo container.
No. Hey, Everett, you... Oh yeah, this guy. How are you up there?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here.
Okay.
Yes, I did. It's
Okay.
like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
In the future, can we keep this greeting shorter? No, I kind of like it. I had some questions for you, if that's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No.
Alright, nothing new. Nothing new. Well, we're definitely gonna have something to talk about with this fucking guy, I know for sure. I'm pretty sure this guy is the murderer. Like, I think he ordered the damn thing, and it's not clear why yet.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Turns out the strikers are being served an alcoholic brew. I made it even stronger.
I don't know what that means, Harry, but I love it. I love your initiative. Knowing you're out there keeping things running lets me focus on the big picture stuff.
Okay.
Don't even tell me what was going on. Alcoholic brew, stronger, stopped it, strike. I'm just gonna let you surprise me, Harry.
You call me Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everett, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So that's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
Pretty high, I reckon.
I think the odds of that are very low.
It's true, my memory's a bit hazy. My memory's fine, I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently, my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written.
He does have a folder on his desk.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Oh my god. Have another look at that folder. Where did you get that folder? What kind of cop does it say I am? Yeah, let's have another look at that folder.
Everett's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry.
I've got nothing to hide.
Oh, Harry. Oh, wow. This is really something.
Oh, no.
I'm sure it's not that bad. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that.
So how about it, Harry? You need assistance, I presume?
Where'd you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
I hate this guy. I'll be honest, I fucking despise this guy. Let's talk about other matters.
Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
I'm so conflicted. On one hand, I don't want to really fucking ask him about the drug trade, because what if he tries to, like, cover something up or something, you know what I mean? Like, that's like, you know, do I want to tell him that I'm onto him and I'm, like, investigating this string? Like, is he going to be that smart? I don't know. I got no fucking clue. What's back here? What are you hiding back? I can't go back there. Okay. Alright, well. I'm thinking, chat room. I'm freaking thinking. I mean, we got time to kill. We're waiting until 21 o'clock to go talk to the smoker guy. What do you mean?
Thinking?
What do you mean? Why am I thinking? I'm not allowed to think. I like to have a good think every freaking once in a while. Close the walk on Linde. Prove your authority to Titus. Find Morel. Victims' tattoos. Whirling secret passages. Sing karaoke. Get a reality lowdown. Smoke on the balcony. Track down your gun. I guess we could ask him about our gun. I guess that wouldn't hurt. Although no, he's gonna try to get me to do something horrible to get it. You're paid to be a sorry cop, not a thinking cop. Well, I can do both. God damn it! I can do both. I guess maybe go talk to Corpo Lady? I don't know. I suppose this is your first time playing this game. Yes. Yes, it is. Well, technically it's my 4th time. This is my first playthrough. There's nothing else in here. Excuse me, Kim. Hello, Mignana. You know, what the fuck does Measure Head have to say anyway? So you got anything crazy to say? Hello, Measure Head.
Your raised descent has
You have nothing to say, okay. Yeah, it's my 4th day on my 2nd day, exactly, indubitably. Yeah, I know that word now. You think the strike guy is gonna be really mad at me because Measure Head helped me get the body down? You think this guy's gonna? I hate that I can't walk down those stairs using WASD. Hello.
Right to work.
No.
A lorry stuck in.
We did that. I guess we could go find the woman's like drug carriage. I guess that would be smart. They said it was the green one. Oh, right here. Oh, it's over here. Nothing.
This screen found A to Z Contemporaire is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about, unless he was lying.
Try to peek in the window.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of a seat and 2 steering levers. It feels like you're peeking into someone's home residence. Inside it's private, cozy, warm, dusty.
Tries the door handle.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
Kim, what are we gonna do?
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Really?
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
Smash the window in with the pry bar. I mean, it's an 83% chance, but is there surely there's another way than just fucking smashing the window open? Like, what? Can we just go to the back over here? Like, what's up? No? Alright, fucking smashes the window open, I guess.
The screen found A to Z. With a firm grip, you raise the pry bar. A glint of light catching on the tip. Call down the hammer of truth and justice. Release your secrets, lorry cabin.
I'm sorry.
The window shatters, and droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement.
Sato.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters.
Sorry, window. That's my
from
bad.
The walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Oh, you know what? What's in their toolbox?
A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded
Reads the newspaper?
It's an issue of Petit Ferique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Reads the note?
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system.
Interesting.
These formulas look oddly painful. Maybe it's the hangover.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
So they have a secret fucking radio system?
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest.
That would be fucking crazy. Examine the radio then.
It looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a
what
key
the
to
hell?
work, but The key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Why would you need so many?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV.
UW is a crazy name.
Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation. With quite a range, too.
So you think we can do with it?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without the dial key.
Okay.
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat.
What's in the posters?
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye. A centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin.
What is that smell?
The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume. Probably grenade number 5.
Of course, grenade number 5, of course. Study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheathed dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. A feeling of tenderness washes over you. A longing even, perhaps. And gentle tragedy. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly. The actresses and the rare actor.
Alright, check the pedals.
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here. A hammer, a pair of pliers,
and pliers,
a rusty wrench,
and a free wrench
thrown there by
Yippee!
the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Oh my god, this is the Odsole! Holy fuck, right? If one of the people in the hanging had a fucked up shoe and we said maybe it's a driver, if this lady's fucking sanding her shoe every time she's driving, bing bong, it's freaking her! Looks like the driver's glued a piece of sandpaper on the throttle to offer some extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
The sandpaper would also rub off the pattern of the driver's right side boot.
Yes.
Do the honors, he thinks. Connected.
Well, the footprints at the crime scene had an aberration. One sole was smoother than the other.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
Women. Women, always up to something. And she's also the one running the drug trade. What a handful. First the drug smuggling, now this. How deep does this rabbit hole go?
Now we know for certain who's the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
I think the entire union is involved. Maybe even all of Martinez. That would fit what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make any assumptions. Not necessarily. The lady driver could have kept the drug trade a secret. Those jerks definitely. On one hand, the Hardy Boys are fucking assholes who have threatened to kill me and also said that they just hung that guy and killed him. So they're definitely in on it. And also, this lady was there. I think the entire union's involved. Maybe even all of Martinez.
We should talk with Titus, see what he's got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
The movie stars are still smiling.
Yeah, I think so.
Close the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to
Of course,
Joyce?
Kim, of course.
All right, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
No, I don't think there's anything to discuss. Seems like something the police would do. What do you think about this, Kim?
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net. I'm not sure what the ULAN frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
No way to know.
Listening in on your calls between you and your station, a worrying prospect.
And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy Boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection we've been searching for.
The probe and the case converged, he thinks. This was quite the find.
So what about the movie posters? How do they factor in all this?
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
Don't be fooled. Desire
A
always
lot
plays
of
a role.
women there? What the fuck? Maybe the trader's some sort of cinephile. They love movies. Maybe they like movies. I don't know. Could the film industry be involved? Maybe they just like movies.
Yes, well...
Unimportant.
So it turns out this is connected to the Union.
Like Joyce told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them, to other ends, as extra ammunition.
Will the RCM open an investigation?
We should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
What are you thinking?
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Corruption?
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Okay, well, conversation over.
Debrief over. After you.
Party boys, I got a bone to pick with... Hey, officer, got a minute. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. He's gonna be like, so, you found out my secret, and he pulls a gun and shoots me with it. Yeah, I know. What's up?
I, saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
The racist told us where her cabin is. We only searched it.
Still better than me, I guess. Told you there's plenty of others who'd tell on her. But, is she in trouble?
There's gonna be an investigation, Tommy.
It's that bad. Man, what should I do? What should I do to help her?
No need for you to do anything. Don't worry, the police are looking into it. The last thing we need is more civilians involved. I really don't know.
Damn. I always warned her to watch herself. Man. Nothing to do now, I guess. Maybe I should just keep my head down and work on my rhymes while I can.
What's the plan with those rhymes anyway?
Oh, you know. Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician.
Oh!
Sprechgesang, but with beats. I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft.
Why Tommy Laham?
Tommy Laham was taken.
Ha!
My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way
Oh. Jerry Lafitte's kind of a cool fucking name.
It's more him.
I had another question, actually.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
He's a poet. Hit him with your best verse. Chat room, do we try to hit him with our best verse here? It's actually conceptualization. I think we have close for. Hang on. I think we can fucking boost. Close. Anything with conceptualization on it? Conceptualization. And conceptualization. Pretty fucking good. Pretty
Still
good.
here. Stuck in
Hit
this
them with
damn
my
jam,
freaking
man.
best verse.
What's up?
Your best verse. You don't even have a bad verse in here. Just tumbleweed and liquor stains. Wait, no. What are you doing?
She broke me. She fucking broke me.
That's brutal, man. But you know, time will...
No, stop. He's already mortified.
No, Tommy, these are my rhymes. Listen, she fucked me till I bled.
That's,
In the name of God, what are you doing?
It's not real, guys. It's not my actual thoughts. It's a poem. I will never be the same again. She's always there. Fuck the case. Fuck everything. Total doom. I will never be the same again. She's always there. Fuck the case. Fuck everything. Total doom. No, it's not real, guys. It's not my actual thoughts. It's a poem.
Yeah, I get that, and it's cool, but...
I will never be the same again. She's always there. Fuck the case. Fuck everything. Total doom.
Yeah, I get it. These are your rhymes. They're from your life. Doesn't matter if they're robust, they're honest. So, thanks, man.
Yes. And I also thank you.
Thank you, Kim.
We have a drug investigation to return to. How about we do that?
Okay, alright, fucking whatever, Kim. Let's put on our cool jacket and rip the shirt off. Hey! Fuckers! What's up? It's freaking Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau! pussy. And I got a freaking bone to pick, bitch. What's up, Titus?
The circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
That was really unnecessary, Titus. Titus does not look particularly happy to see you. I want to talk about the hanging man. I just found a bullet in the hanging man head. I found 8 set of footprints, but there's only 70. Where's the 8th Hardy boy? Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade. What do you mean weak when I first left? What the fuck does that mean? I wasn't weak. I just want to talk about the hanging again.
Again. Just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Good one, Titus.
How does the bullet in his head factor into this? How'd you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real.
Let's just get them to freaking double down on it.
That obvious, Copper.
Didn't they teach you anything?
The autopsy showed there were no ligatures.
Look, I'm not gonna play 20 questions with you, Capo.
Okay, we freaking got him.
Say it again. We killed him.
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clapped him in the back of the head.
I like
He
Elaine.
went down like a sack of sand.
That's right, lawman. And then we hanged the fuck.
What'd you use to knock the victim out?
My fucking elbow, Copper. Samurai boxing style.
And where did it happen?
Right fucking here. Eugene already told you that the fuck had started coming to our bar.
Yeah, man. Weren't you listening?
I have other questions.
Like what, Copper?
How does the bullet in his head factor into this?
Huh?
A sip of beer makes a surprise go down
There
easier.
was a bullet in the dead man's brain. Why was it there if you hanged him?
How the fuck do I know? Anyone could have shot him. Target practice, maybe.
This line of questioning is over.
Is it? You just get to
got
decide
the cause
that?
of death already. Hanging. If there's any post-mortem trauma, it's your problem. This will not turn into a cross-examination.
I don't think I like Elizabeth anymore. Like, what the fuck? No more questions.
Fucking time.
You still haven't explained the bullet I found in the hangman's head.
You still on about that bullet? A bullet in a hangman's head. You're right, Copper. That is mighty curious.
Indeed, mighty. How did it get there?
Well, there are so many bullets in the world, and so many heads. I guess it's only logical. At some point, one of them bullets had to end up in one of them heads.
It's bound to happen again, you know? Just statistically speaking, of course.
You guys shoot him. I think the hanging was a cover-up for the shooting. I'm going to ask you again, why was this to show them the bullet in the victim's head? I think the hanging was a cover-up for the shooting would be a good answer, but it'd probably get me stabbed. I'm going to ask you again, why was this in the victim's head?
Wow. He's got it in a real evidence bag and all.
It's true, I am a real cop.
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what happened.
I think the hanging was a cover-up for the shooting.
You know what I think? I think he was shot in the head as a kid, and his brain grew around the bullet.
I mean, that is entirely possible.
Around the bullet, man. That's a good one.
They're only pretending to enjoy this. Beneath the act, they don't like you knowing this.
Did you guys shoot him?
Shit! I probably did shoot him. I was drunk last night. You guys know me when I'm drunk.
Glenn has my gun.
Yeah, Glenn likes to shoot his guns.
Glenn has my gun.
Better hope he stays sober.
No, he meant before he was hanged. Did you shoot him before you hanged him?
Before? After? During? This is getting ridiculous. They told you what happened. Stop wasting your time.
Okay.
Never been worried in my life, lawman.
It's not like he blew it wide open, but there's a little crack in there, somewhere.
Oh my god, strange reaction to the bullet gives me a lot. Found 8 set of footprints, but there's only 70. Where's the 8th Hardy boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring.
Come on, I really need this job.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her. She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl? Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do.
Oh my god!
Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
Giga Chad! Holy fuck!
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade, fuckers!
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
No, do the honor. You've earned it, Lieutenant.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
Oh my god, we're gonna die!
That's mighty interesting.
He's gonna kill us! He's gonna fucking kill us!
That's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still plenty of drugs out there. Good idea. People are always going to do drugs. At least this way you have some control over it. This is disgusting. You're admitting to profiting off poisoning your own people. Chat room, help me out on this one. This is a kind of a crazy option here. All of these are probably going to get a shot by the end of this. I mean, I don't really want to help them. I don't really want to do sympathy. I keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still plenty of drugs out there is a pretty good one. I don't want to super confirm. I'm just going to say you keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still plenty of drugs out there.
No, there aren't. Some little shit and his dad are doing speed. Who fucking who? Stuff's probably from Jamrock.
Whatever you've seen is peanuts. Look at the big picture, man. The place is a paradise. And all thanks to Hardy Boys.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Fair enough.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy Boys here.
The 8th Hardy, the one who's missing. She runs the thing, right?
My answer is, fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
I know! Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
Oh my god!
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
No. But I'm about to put on my authority outfit and alpha the shit out of Titus, I'll tell you that. Watch this shit, chat room. Do I have any authority clothes? Suggestion, electrochemistry, endurance, that's -1 authority. Okay, well, do any of these have minus authority? Because that wouldn't be too good, would it? Okay, so you got lucky. This is what I studied law for? Hello.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Are you the Hardy girl? Yeah, are you the Hardy girl?
I am not.
You could be, Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a
True.
model.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
He's right, you know, you're very pretty. Get a grip, Glenn. She went to law school.
So fucking what? Lots of models are actually really smart people, fuckwad.
Oh god, what have I done?
No, Glenn, they aren't.
Okay, well, goodbye. Well, goodbye. Fucked up abuse fight? Listen, I'm just, why am I wearing this ugly fucking outfit? What is this thing? No, get out of here. Hello. Hello, bald boy. It's all about money, you know? Oh, don't I freaking know it. Alright, well, we confronted the Hardys about the local drug trade. Can't do this one yet. What's on the map? So these are all, these are all the tasks that I can do. Set of tracks? Is this these right here? No, where's the set of tracks at? These? There's more to this that I haven't already gotten? Surely not.
What do you see?
Why is this on my map? Tire marks, that's what I thought, but it didn't say anything. Titus, novelty dice maker, legendary, formidable, Solang, set of tracks. Is it the fence?
You see a set of tire
It's
tracks
the
in a
fence.
brown slush that covered.
Alright, visual calculus, let's freaking go. It's probably not gonna let me, because I don't think I have anything in visual cal. No, I have a lot of conceptualization. Don't have any of this. Talk to the dice maker? I guess we haven't spoken to her since we found her, really. That's not a bad idea. So is your fridge running? Yes, there's a corpse in it, though, so... what can you do? Hello, ma'am. Don't mind me, I'm just going to the haunted area. Kim's gonna yell at me that I need a flashlight, so let's pull one out. Hello, dice maker! Oh, cans! Wait. Oh, postcard. Okay, good enough. Hello, dice maker. Hello.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Now wait a minute. What if this is the fucking the eighth Hardy boy? How do you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
You like roleplay games?
Not especially.
Okay.
I like
So
working
you're a
with rare
poser.
materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
She's thankful for the security they provide her.
Have more questions about this building?
I'm listening.
Oh god. So found some creepy mannequins?
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
The insect rights activists? What?
Mm-hmm. The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials.
Oh,
Apparently,
I
chitin
see.
is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
I'm glad someone took care of the little guys. I like insects. I'm a big bug guy.
Really? Anyway.
Poor guy. Suddenly, you get a feeling that insects are important to the case somehow. It's hard to say why.
Interesting. There used to be a hair salon here.
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
You wouldn't like it either. The others would laugh at you.
I'm a simple man. I don't have any opinions. I would never let anyone androgynous touch my hair. What's wrong with a little bit of experience? Customers should have been more open-minded.
I guess it just wasn't the time yet.
What happened to the gym?
It wasn't merely a gym. It was Artemitep's boxing club, a community project created to steer athletes.
Now, hear me out here. She tucks a strand of hair under the headscarf. She has dyed hair. This is the freaking Lori lady. She's in here fucking hiding. That's what the security thing's for. The whole dice thing, boom, big cover up. This day it's Hardy Boy. That's why she's got on little freaking flip flops here, so we don't know. And who is Artenap?
A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
Maybe that's what Kuno needs.
Kuno? Who's Kuno?
He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies.
Oh yes, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth. Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard. I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
How'd that community project work out?
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of
Oh my god.
You should have known it.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
What's up with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this?
Also,
one, right?
I'm just quickly realizing, right? We told the corpo lady that as a favor to her to get information about the case, we would interview and figure out what the drug trade is. And I figured she was just trying to get the union in trouble because she's anti-union, right? She's big business. But it turns out the union's actually smuggling drugs and pretty much admitted to it. So the lines are getting blurry. I'm going to be honest. The lines are getting fucking blurry. So what's up with the fridge? Put a corpse in it. There's a dead body in there.
Turns out,
God, there's a lot of layers of this shit.
Set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milias. Who would have guessed? And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway, and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
What is that?
It's a Sub Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with
Oh
real
my
victims.
god!
Some people pay good money to get off.
Oh my god!
What does she mean, to get off?
What do you think?
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses.
They do?
This isn't our problem.
Violent J's dealing with it? Thank
Good
God.
luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
What's up with the stuffed animals?
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
Retweet.
But what drugs exactly?
Doesn't entertain the drug thought like a boss.
Anything else?
What's with the rotor blades?
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money.
Boring Cov chat room. Listen, just because I don't drink or do drug, like, come on. I'm just trying to impress Kim. My next playthrough is going to be a little drug-addicted psycho who freaking beats people up and breaks through walls and stuff.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny.
You do?
I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
What do they say?
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Men like that are a curse.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47. I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now,
Okay, well, what about the building's intercom?
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work. including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
I was wondering about the Whirling and Rags as part of the same building complex.
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project.
Okay.
That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom. Albeit, I doubt that anyone responds.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Dune commercial area.
I wonder what happens if we call the Whirling and Rags then, because maybe the behind the blue door is connected? I don't know. So you tell me the doorbell with the empty name card was yours?
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet. Sure, I'm listening.
One more question about the intercom? No, that's
it. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit.
Okay, well, fair enough. She's fucking up to something, man. I can't prove it, and I've got no grounds to say it. But fucking A, I'm starting to think the reason her business hasn't died is because she's the freaking drug lord. Like, it makes fucking perfect sense to me. Chat room, doesn't it make sense to you too? Like, come on. I mean, come on. Punching bag full of drugs? Nope. Let's page the Whirling and Rags and see what happens. Or she is the entity. That's true. That is true. Let's see what happens if we page the Whirling and Rags.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the
apparently
East
I've already
Delta.
done this.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
Whoa! Hang on a minute. Main hall, building B, Whirling and Rags, but East Delta Pinball, entrance from building B. Now, I'm not saying that might be the blue door, but that might be fucking something, right? Like, if that's where, hello?
Silence. No one answers your call.
That's freaking progress, though, I think. That's freaking Let's just go through them all.
Off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then, a woman picks up the receiver.
Oh, hello.
Kuno, please stop calling here. None of us don't have time for your stupid games.
Hey, it's me. I'm investigating the Doom commercial area just like we discussed.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates
what about
that
the hair
you
salon?
ring the door. Just seeing the words Andro Orlando gets your hackles up.
It does?
Its very existence is a threat to your masculinity.
Oh, okay.
To say nothing.
What about the gym?
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
fashion.
You wait for a minute or two.
The taxi?
But looks like someone has melted half the plastic.
Slipstream.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything. You can almost hear them breathe.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Yeah.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Yeah, it's me. Here I am again, crawling back into your life. Who are you? Where are you? Do we know each other?
Michelle, just please.
Sounds like a ghost. Wind blows through your clothes and you feel detached from the surroundings. Inside the building, a cold memory hangs.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
My name's not Michael, I'm Harry.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different.
What's happening?
It's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry. The cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone who's 100 years away. Somewhere inside the building, water is flooding the cellar floor.
Oh my god! Hello?
She doesn't answer.
Are you still there? You said it was nice? What's so nice about forgetting?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
No one ever wants to talk to me.
Another seagull passes by.
It must have been some kind of faulty wiring. We should maybe stop playing with this doorbell. It looks ancient.
Alright, it's goodbye then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call.
I kind of want to call him back. Fortress Accident?
Silence.
Grimshaw Ice City?
Silence.
Alright, what was it Volition? Uh-oh. Don't want to hang out with the dead body. What was it?
An old call box with
Volition? I think we have clothes for Volition, right? Is Volition blue? Volition is not blue. Volition is purple. Okay, we're not very good at it apparently. But I think we have good clothes for Volition. Maybe we don't. No, we most certainly do not. Ooh. Okay, well, heal morale, get more Volition, real?
an old call box with
oh yeah, pretty good. 42, yeah, we win those.
All the whatever she says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier, and alright. Maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner.
Calls her again.
There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker. A strange metallic taste fills your mouth as you stare at the intercom. There's the static again, whispering like a seashell pressed against the air.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
I wanted to talk to you.
My God.
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
Just want to explain myself. Please don't hang up.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
Wait. Is she...
Did you say that last time we talked?
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Doesn't matter what I say, you're just gonna continue, right?
The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows.
This is like one of those like prank fucking again, like you set your voicemail to have like a funny message, just like leave it after the beep. This lady just did that, but she's like crying into it.
Your hands are getting cold and your breathing becomes visible, forming small silvery puffs in the air.
Can we talk now?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
Say nothing.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget about you.
Oh, come on!
And then it hits you.
You're recording.
She tries again not to cry, and still doesn't succeed completely. Her quiet sobs sound old and distant, as if her voice is being played off a wax cylinder. Real or not, your mirror neurons react. It feels painful to be listening to this. Anger boils up in your chest.
Go ahead, ancient recording. Cry then. Why does it still feel like it's my fault?
Her sound melts into the static from a long-distance phone call. From time to time, you can hear people talking in the distance, but can't make out any words.
Okay.
This is where you hung up the call the last time, but the recording is still going.
Keeps listening like a fucking boss?
A phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks by in a pair of heels. The static is like a warm blanket wrapped around the sounds.
Is anyone there?
No one replies, but the static grows stronger like rainfall. Then a female voice speaks out, completely different from the one before. Glorious and total somehow, crawling inside your head.
For 300 years, I have been here. Volatile and luminous, made of sodium and rain. If you want me, you can find me on the beach. Donaternebal.
So... It was a recording trapped in the circuitry from some ancient tenant. This sometimes happens. Shall we conclude here? We have other mysteries to solve.
Recording trapped in the circuitry?
I don't have time to explain it to you right now. Maybe sometime later.
Something weird just happened to me.
Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together, something weird is almost always happening to you.
You know what? Fair enough, Kim.
That is true.
Well, what can you do? Did that give me a task? No. Sure freaking didn't. Okay, well, it's almost time to go talk to, fucking what's his name? The smoker. Beach time? We don't have a beach. There just straight up is not a fucking beach. I don't know. Beach episode? We just don't. It's so hard, you know. It's just so hard sometimes. What? All I gotta build my bare hands. Okay, how are you guys?
Officer, the main side of police in Martinez.
No, thank you. Let's see. I guess we go talk to Corpo Lady since it's on the way to Balk Boy. It seems to be our best course. Let's turn the fucking flashlight off before someone hoots and hollers at me again. Key to apartment building. Key to room number 1. I don't remember the apartment building key, but whatever. Oh, I guess that's how I got in the front door of that place. That makes, or the basement key, whatever. You think I can paint something on here now?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Ooh, conceptualization though. I think I do have clothes for that. Hang on a minute. Logic. Conceptualization. I think that's both of them. Freaking conceptualizes an epic painting like a boss.
Nothing to
3%. Fucking wins it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Whatever.
It's a wall.
Why must we stop?
Listen, Kim. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. I don't know either. Don't fucking yell at me, Kim. I'm fragile. Hello, boat lady.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I spoke with the lorry men. Tell me about the drug trafficking. So I've been dealing with Evart again. Tell me about the drug trafficking.
You come up with something at that intersection. I'm afraid I have little else to tell you. But I'll try. Ask.
What proof do you have that the union's involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few
What the hell? Desert cacti? Come on!
2,000 men.
That is a lot of people.
The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike's being funded with source readings for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely. Then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
Well, we kind of have.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction
Corpo
this area
Cop,
falls
chat
under.
room! We know they're smuggling drugs! We know they are!
We know the company has launched its own probe into the union.
Yeah, sure, like it happens to be on the corporation side, which sucks, and I hate them. But like, they are smuggling drugs. Corpo Cop!
Well, here's your chance, officers.
So coincidence the lorries just ran like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However, this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the trade committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
A cold breath rushes in from the bay, making its way down the alleyways and potholed streets. From Martinez to Jamrock, In the traffic you hear the clinking of glass vials, concealed beneath tarpaulin. Or is it just your teeth chattering in the cold?
Fucking misery? What does that mean? Fucking misery.
A lot of it. It comes in from large Samaran factories in South Safre, Sigai, and Sinyao. The literage they must get from this terminal alone must be oceanic.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Tract and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wandered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here.
She's simply
so I don't really have an option to tell her about the fucking the shakedown I had with Titus. I've been dealing with him, Bart.
She's not even asking you anything.
Of course,
Interesting.
Detective.
Weird that I can't really talk to her about it. Do the
You're
top
back.
one?
Good.
To Laura.
Yes,
That's what I
my
just
eyes
did.
on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
We've discovered enough to conclude for now. Where exactly are these eyes located?
It doesn't really matter. And I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this. In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
What the fuck does that mean, Joyce?
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron.
What was that about a bloodbath?
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershaw West.
Since you are sharing, ma'am, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
I've already heard about a connection between the lynching and strike, but I need your testimony.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
A momentary lapse of faith?
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric, or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
Do you need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
So it was her guy that got killed?
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me.
There's 2 more? There's
frank,
2 more of these fucking security guys just lurking around? And fucking one of them's dead?
They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night. Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now.
For now?
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching.
Christ.
Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Oh my god!
What is the nature of these so-called
Okay, fucking crazy moment. What if she fucking killed him, starts this entire thing so that they can come in with a fucking army and kill the Union? Right? She lights the powder keg. She brings in 3 crazy military people who are fucking uncontrollable, wearing armor, the whole freaking 9, kills one of them, fucking powder keg, army comes in, kills all the Union, business as usual for the corporation, right? Am I crazy? It kind of makes sense to me.
Whether to execute one, some or all of the Union militants.
It will be all of them. The decision is already made.
False flag? That's what I'm saying. It's a corporation false flag attack. That's what I'm saying, man. I have to say this is not disco. Maybe the investigators can team up. You know, the sheer resources and intelligence. Boy, oh boy, that is not good. I gotta say this is not disco.
It is very far from disco. My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put, if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
The débardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty. These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all. As I said, a bloodbath.
Isn't this a pretty bleak scenario you're describing?
Many bleak scenarios have already come true. Nameless, badgeless detective of the citizens'
Okay,
militia.
come on.
All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
You said the deceased assaulted a woman?
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
Who did the passing on?
The remaining contractors. Their tribunal. It's what they believe.
And what do these teenagers say?
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place? And when?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him. That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor. About a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining...
If this guy's armor was like giga
believe.
strong, how'd he get a bullet to the head then? Right? Like something's wrong here.
You meet her soon enough, you feel.
What can you tell me about Creenel?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell.
Down a deep, black well.
Didn't wear his helmet? That's not true. We know he had a helmet because Kuno took it off and kicked it in the river, right? Like, we know justifiably for a fact he had a fucking helmet on when he was hung. Right? So how did he take a bullet into the mouth, to the back of the throat, into the bullet, into the head? I don't know.
They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman-Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Something's going on in this. I'm starting to think there might be criminals hanging around here. Just a little wild little assumption, but I'm starting to think Martinez might not be the happy freaking sunshine utopia that I was promised whenever I showed up here to investigate a hanging.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil. Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever
let me
could.
just consult Violent J real
It may
quick.
take some time, though.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, ma'am?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenell.
Can you tell him to call him off?
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
Where are the remaining 2 mercs?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
Well, we still need to know where they are.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
Scab leader murder bad reply. Is it the fucking big guy?
This is so embarrassing. You have no idea. There's something wrong with your brain. Luckily, the lieutenant still has his.
Ma'am, with all due respect, I've been around Martinez, and there's a giant hulk of a man in ill-fitting clothes at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work. His heart really isn't in it.
Not a terribly good actor, that one. Still.
And the other must be in one of the 4-story buildings overlooking the roundabout. He or she was reporting back to you while we were canvassing the lorry drivers.
That would afford a good vantage point. Still, I hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
How much time do we have?
Until the executions start. Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
5 days, not more. Maybe sooner.
It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Do you know the Colonel?
If you mean did I see him alive, yes. But I did not know him.
His name was...
Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Tell me about Lely.
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
Indeed. This matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body. What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent.
Dude, I'm like blown away. There's so many fucking layers of this. Oh god, what a good fucking game. And I'm sure I've only touched the surface.
In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
Must be hard to force your face to move in a new fashion. If you continue like this, you'll have an aneurysm. Then you'll have to.
If you mean did I see...
I want to know about the other ones.
One is a man. Corty, they call him. A nickname as well. The other a woman. Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
So she's somewhere in a building... Oh my god. Now, whoa. Now, wait a minute. Where have we seen a lady hiding in a building with a big old freaking window watching over things? I'm just saying we happen to know someone who's hiding a little bit, although she has been there for a while, so it wouldn't make much sense.
What would you say was his eye color, the deceased?
She closes her eyes, trying to picture the man's face.
Novelty die maker! Oh my god!
I can't remember.
That's all right, man. Anything else? Nationality? What would you say was his age?
He was 40.
Oh, I've already done this dialogue.
In a way,
must be hard to...
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is
okay,
anything...
now tell me about the tattoos.
Excuse my hesitation before.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a trigette not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Freaking stares your little face.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like stars in the sky.
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways. A sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the DeLorean century, over 300 years ago. The sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
What was the use of the map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
Where is he now?
Was flown quite far by now.
I would say he's near the Arcade Islands by now, ready to exit the Insel Indian and enter the Pale, if I've read his home address correctly.
What travels did he make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oranese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this, Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart.
Okay, this doesn't really help me. I thought this was gonna be like a gang tattoo or something. Don't really give a fuck about this guy's cool tattoo. Like, it's cool, but like, doesn't help me solve murder.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic
Okay, wait, hang on. Maybe it does.
But not their meaning.
Somewhere in an office lit by a single green desk lamp, Captain Ptolemaeus Price, 58, bald and bespectacled, is writing in a ledger on his desk. Rows and rows of days and weeks, laconic remarks in a single column. Patrol, case, vacation, injured. In Martinez looking into Krenel, he writes in one. Then the man puts down his pen and rubs his temples with both hands. Outside, there is a siren. Distant gunshots on the streets of the Jamrock Quarter.
What? Okay. This man is no brother of mine, but this is his service history?
That makes sense to me.
Oh!
We have no more use for a map of the waterways. Just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos.
Oh, who could tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
I probably wouldn't do good to show him his dead, decaying body, but I do kind of want to know about the tats, so I'm gonna ask him.
Do what you have to do, detective. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security, but if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
We will be careful, ma'am.
That's all. Thank you.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where's he coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Murray.
Yeah.
Salam Rocky Bayi.
Yeah.
Badass on the edge disco cop.
Yeah.
Trying to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
What's that about a ludicrous fantasy world?
Yeah, you know. Beneath it is just heartbreak. A pulmonary tract infection. Atherosclerotic disease. This is where you say action and reconceptualize all that. Reinvent it as the world's first celebrity police
Fuck it!
officer.
Action!
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Fuck yeah, let's internalize that fucking thought, huh? Where is it? Some kind of superstar? Okay, not bad at all. Alright, let's go talk to our smoker guy that hangs out on a cool balcony, huh? Let's have a little freaking word with this guy, this punk. See what the hell he knows. It's gotta be something good if it made me wait. At least that's what I think. Anything on the ground? No. So, but you never answered how this game's story compares to David Cage's masterpiece Fahrenheit. I'm not even gonna... I'm not even gonna entertain it. I hate David Cage. This is what a good game looks like. Are you kidding me? He's not here because it's fucking raining? This is a joke. Unless maybe I have to knock on door.
This door is made of metal and appears no one answered.
We should return in the evening. At 9 p.m. the
Oh,
earliest.
21 o'clock. Sorry, it's 9 p.m., not 19. Whoops. What's in here? Don't know. Don't flip and know. The worst part about this game is that there's nothing too close to it, and there will be nothing ever like it again, because the guys that made it got completely fucked over by capitalism. I don't want to talk to them, because they're just going to yell at me and call me a slur. Which is funny. I'd rather talk to the guys that are going to murder me than that child, because they're going to call me something horrible. Okay. Don't really have anything to talk to the soldiers about. Well, maybe I do.
I like playing in the dark. Sharpens your
Understand
nocturnal
that
instincts.
Jean-Marie meant a lot to you?
There's nothing for you to understand here. It is not her death you are investigating.
Where was the photo of you two taken?
Provincial Fair of 91 in the Faubourg district. A parade was held to honor Guillaume Le Lion's name day, and the Carabineers marched in the place of honor.
You looked happy.
This was the happiest day of my life.
What happened with you three?
I was 22 when I returned from King Guillaume's Akira operation in the south, and found my sweetheart in the arms of this
Oh my god, he got like army cucked. He fucking came home from war and she was fucking his best friend. Oh my god.
I won her back. But while I was dealing with some issues,
You were like a dark cloud sucking the joy out of every living thing around you. And you hurt her.
Dark cloud. That sounds unpleasantly familiar.
Those days and memories are gone.
The old soldier says nothing, but when his glance quickly runs over Gaston's face, there's an odd look in his eyes.
Well, what can you do? Thank you. What about this guy? You got anything else to say?
Officer, the mere sight of police in Martinez makes me
ask
feel
you about the
sure,
union.
officer.
You a union member?
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me.
In many ways?
Oh, yes.
So you're not an actual member?
Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership
Well, I
card,
do.
But Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything.
Oh, come
I know
on.
that. He's a Weservein.
Come
Goes
on.
where the wind blows and tries to look important.
You're an asshole,
I
Renee.
hate the socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence, never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
What are the little things?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
Oh, what kind of things do you write?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I have these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay.
No, thank you.
What are the
For
rules of this game?
Oh, the goal is to throw your bull. As close to the cochonnet as you can. That's the cochonnet.
Tell me more.
Well, first, you draw a circle about a
Cameron,
half
write
a
this
meter
down. We're going to
in
be doing a
diameter.
tournament.
We made ours out of rope. Then, the order of play is determined by a coin toss. You win it. You get to throw the cochonnet. Then, the players aim to throw their bulls as close to the cochonnet as possible.
This is an allegory
They must
for
stay in the
communism or
circle
something?
and keep both feet planted.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
I could, but I'd rather not. I don't want to take up your time with trivial details.
It's like Horseshoe, but with balls.
Is he denying you information when you clearly requested it? That's it. We're blowing the lid off this man, Jar. You need to know.
No, I think I got it.
Yes. I'm sorry, officer.
The senior is visibly shaking?
Good. Gaston finally understands the rules now. Let's see if it makes him a better pétanquista.
I don't like where this is going, officer. Don't you think we should do something else now?
Sure, we got a case to solve. I don't know why they're getting mad. I just want to know about the ball game. What if I want to play it one day? I really don't think it's a good idea to go talk to the scab leader. But I don't really have many ideas at all. So, you know, what can you do? Hello.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
He's talking to me? I think he may, what is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together and decide to block honest work for other people.
What do the strikers want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs underneath his tight-fitting shirt. This man is in shape. There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched.
Oh, this is probably... I was supposed to look at this days ago. What do you mean ill-fitting?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You're wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his. You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
You a mercenary?
Hell no. I'm just an honest scab. I won't have talk like that around here. You understand?
His neck muscles tense up. The veins on his neck bulge.
Be careful. He's holding it deep in, but there are things in there you don't want to meet. Chat room, do we double down? I really do think this guy might fucking murder us. But I mean, I do really want to talk. Is there a tribunal being convened by any chance?
Fucking Bob. How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
There could be weapons aiming at us right now. Somewhere above, in the buildings. The man is breathing steady.
Alright, okay, I'm sorry. Now, wait a minute. Now, she up here would have a freaking line of sight on the guy down there, huh? Like, I'm not crazy, am I? Like, I think she up there would have a pretty good freaking line of sight. I gotta know what's in that fucking room. I gotta know. But I don't want to freaking punch the door. What does the manager have to say?
Can I help you?
No. What about the cook? No, he's not gonna have anything to say. Try the blue door. It's just gonna say it's locked.
You see a heavy steel. The door does not, but the cobalt.
No, nothing. Kim, what do you have to say?
Yes?
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Nothing, just
you
observation.
have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Wait, why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartment.
Alright. Tell it to the... Her titties are... Oh my god. I want to get up there. I want to go up there. I don't know how to get in the door. Wait, there's 2 doors. Now wait just a minute, chat room. There are 2 doors. There's 2 fucking doors up there. I don't know what that means, like at all, but there's 2 doors. Maybe I can get in through the crit? Hello?
Is this about the questions?
No, please, no. There's gotta be something more in Kuno's fucking shack, I think, right? Like, it's bewildering to me that I can't find a way up there, even though there's 2 fucking doors. Like, Kuno's, yeah, he's gotta have a fucking way up there. He's gotta. He's just freaking gotta. He must. He flippin' must. Nothing else in here. There's the good old pig head. Yeah, like, we can go into this ruined building. Maybe there's like a door over here that's hidden or something. I really don't freaking know. Can't go to those doors. I mean, if there was a fucking sniper looking down, this is the place where it'd be, I'd reckon, but it seems like I'm wrong. Go up here. Is there anything up here? No. What is this? Huh? Well, there's something there to be sure. I have no freaking clue what it is, but there's something there. There's gotta be something here. There has to be. It couldn't have just been the freaking bottles. It couldn't have. I have to know how to get in those doors. I have to know. It's driving me crazy that I can't figure it out. She's hiding something in her goddamn room. I know she is. I know she is. Try no clip. No. There's something at the window next to Hardy Boys. That is true. I forgot about that. Hello, window. It said it wasn't time yet, so probably not.
Again, you find yourself looking at
no,
that.
It's still not time. Don't quite know what that means, but, you know, I'm not supposed to look out the window yet, so what can you do? Don't forget about 9 p.m. I know, I got an hour 20 minutes still. Hey, Mignana, what's up with you?
Hola, Wandering Man.
Nothing. Nothing up with him. I know what to do there. I don't want a backsheet. Good. I don't want the answer. I'm asking myself. Nothing here.
Yes?
No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to go upstairs. So what the hell is up with these lights? What is this? Is it just gonna tell me that the speakers are off? Because, like, I already flippin' know that. Buzzed eye of halogen lights watches you emitting a low buzz. Okay. Already been everywhere here. I can't talk to the cargo container. Already looked at all this shit. There's the good old guard shack. Wait, what's on these? Oh, I can't go down these stairs. I don't know.
This is the night. The chair is not as austere.
No, I don't want to rest. I feel like that's going to pass a bunch of time, and also I don't want to look for drugs. Can we front seat? No. As a matter of fact, you cannot. Don't forget the boots when Kim is sleeping. I'm debating whether or not I even want to freaking take him, to be honest, because I don't want to piss Kim off. And, like, if it's in the fucking, if we're just stealing boots off of a corpse that's in a fridge, he's gonna fucking know it was me. And I hate that I can't walk down this WASD. I don't know. It's, what happened if we knocked on this? I don't remember.
A lorry stuck in the windows are clear. They've been
Nothing. Anything go over here? Hello, ma'am. Anything new?
Lowman, you called me.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
You heard that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Why is that?
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
He's worried, but not for her. For you. What is it about this woman? If she's not connected
You drive a lorry if you get like that?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best camioners around. I drive routes no one else will.
Oh, routes.
Lemonazov's Land, Udachnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain.
Okay.
A terrible cold comes over her, rattling her teeth as she stares inward.
The Transcatalia Magistral. You for 1A. Adestradas do Mirador.
Right until your dust sister.
The Irmão. I already am.
Okay. There's nothing over here. We could go talk to the merchant again, I guess. I don't really know what he's gonna tell me, but you know, it could be, you know, a good conversation maybe. I don't know. Kinda at a loss. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not quite sure what to do. Besides wait for another hour, 15 minutes. There's nothing over here, I know that. Hello.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
I could what the hell? What do you mean locked? Ratted out the lady driver. Well, what can you do? What is this? Show between the thighs of a page 3 girl, Loringe Disco? Okay, whatever the hell that means. Pawn shop guy, you got anything you want to freaking tell me? You got any freaking dialogue for me, Buster?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
No, you can't. Wait, what is this?
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. The print depicts a muscled man striding toward you,
a
giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hjelmdal burning.
Well, how's it smell?
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try
That's
anything
embarrassing.
on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about?
It's a rad man from Helmdall shirt.
Hell yeah, man. I don't usually carry printed tees, but this one was just pure exemplar.
You must be a serious man from Helmdall fan.
A fan? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I do think the Hjelmdalaman saga is an integral part of our shared reality. Most people don't think that the man from Hjelmdal really existed, but they're wrong.
What do you mean? You mean he's real?
I mean, even if the man from Hjelmdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
Okay.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated.
Giga Chad.
All that's required is a
It's
more
actually
robust
quite simple.
understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Kotlar.
Okay.
Though not quite as far north as the Hjelmdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
Very, very unique energies.
Well, how much?
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
Can I have it for free?
But why?
The man from Helmdall's a superstar. I'm a superstar. It'd be perfect.
I suppose that makes sense, yes. Please go ahead and take it. Welcome to Hjelmdal.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Thank you so much. 1 physical instrument, 1 shivers, -2 authority. I mean, it's good for shivers, But having no shirt on already gives us +2 physical instruments. It's actually a downgrade, so I'm pretty much just gonna stay shirtless, I think. It's cool though. I'm glad that I got it. What about this butter sign? I remember there's something about this.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal.
I have to reconstruct
Two ugly
okay.
lines
I think we have shit for visual calculus. I'm pretty sure, like a lot. Conceptualize. Okay, is this the mistake I keep making where I think I have something for fucking visual calculus and I get it confused with fucking logic and authority? Oh, I'm wearing my visual calc. Okay, let's do this.
A crumpled billboard.
Reconstruction successfully.
Just some tasteless advertising at the bottom of a canal. No use rubbernecking that.
Is that a blue one? It is blue, so we can have a little freaking toke and figure it out. Where's my smokes? Items. Tools. Smokes up. Smokes up. Smokes up. Smokes a cigarette. Has a little smoke. Has a little toke. Smokes a cigarette like a boss. I was under the impression that was the cigarette button, but I think I was wrong. There we go. Youch! Visually reconstruct successful. Are you kidding me?
Samaran butter.
But I just smoked one. I got. What the hell? Okay, fucking puts a point in it like a. Is it visual calculus? It is, right?
A crumpled billboard.
It is. Puts a point in it to freaking cracks it wide open like a boss.
A crumpled billboard reading, judging by the size of the impact and the parallel lines of burnt
Oh
rubber,
my god!
the cause was probably a motor.
What the fuck? Look at the crater?
Side slip marks
What
indicate
the hell?
that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35 kilometers an hour.
Looks at the roof?
The black marks on the roof indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack.
Looks at the sloping metal roof panel?
The panel served as a takeoff ramp.
Looks at the broken posts?
The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it.
Looks at the sign?
The sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal.
Look at the opposite bank?
Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast.
What was the model of this phantom vehicle?
There are two good candidates, the Caprice 40 and the Linear G22.
Why the Capri 40?
It's about the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently found on that motor carriage.
Why the Linear G22?
Very sturdy but light motor carriage. More likely than most to survive that jump.
Well, what the fuck do I do now?
You'd have to follow the tracks to be sure. The lieutenant looks on, waiting for you to wrap up your analysis.
Holy fuck! Kim? Something crazy's going
Any
on.
theories about what happened here?
Looks like someone was in a real hurry.
What kind of car do you think it was?
Capri 40?
That's quite likely, from what I can tell.
I have some ideas about who it might have been.
Oh.
It was someone dangerous, perhaps it's somehow connected to the murder.
Traffic hooliganism? I hope not. Fortunately, we are not traffic cops. Should we get back to the murder?
Adds another task to my list?
If we must.
I'm not expecting him to get far with this, the lieutenant consoles himself.
Okay, well I was hoping I would like fish the sign out of the water or something. Holy shit, I didn't even think that like a car fucking drove up the building. Does that mean I can walk on the roof? Surely not, right? Like, oh my god. No, I can't. Fuck, that's crazy though. That is fucking nuts. Now that we put another point in visual calculus, do you think I can reconstruct these tire tracks over here? Holy shit, it could have been the same car! This is not where the whirling... Hello? The book is titled Man from Helmdall and the Wild Fire. Okay. What about this bad boy?
You see a set of tire tracks.
Reconstructs the movement
slush
successfully?
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber.
I mean, it goes the right direction.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. Why that pang of guilt again? The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building, before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
It's this is the point of departure of the vehicle that crashed in the Cimarron butter sign.
That's plausible. A similar reckless abandon seems to be in evidence.
Car drove through the fence.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
Somehow that makes you feel scared. You don't know
connected
why.
to the case?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went.
So what? I mean, what the fuck? This is like, it's getting a little crazy. So that car drove away from there, fucking floored it down here, ramps off the fucking building, slams into this sign, and goes across the canal. Is there a new dialogue option here now that I've figured that out?
A crumpled Cimarron, but the lieutenant.
No, there's not. Well, maybe with Kim, maybe?
Yes?
No. Wow, that's fucking nuts. That is crazy. What's over here? Nothing? Nothing. Okay, well, it's that new Vin Diesel flick, The Fast and the Franco-Nigerian Cavalry. Yeah, something like that, I'm sure. What are my tasks? Ask Scav Leader about tattoos. He's probably going to kill me if I do that. Find the traffic hooligan. He's going to be on the other side. Find the working class husband. I have no clue where he's going to be. Death smell. Can't do that. Body off processing. Can't do that. That's on the other side of the lock. Prove our authority. It's a 3% chance. Can't really do that. Ask the little girl in the fishing village on the... Okay, can't do that. Find booze and drink it. Not doing that. Track down your badge. Nothing I can do that. No, it says unauthorized access to the whirling trash. Find this person and you'll know who tampered with the scene. It may take a while. Victim's tattoos. Keep searching for the caller despite lacking any obvious leads. A little sad song. Keep asking Joyce questions about reality or return later. She'll be here whenever you need the info. Visit apartment 20. Oh, that's the one we're fucking doing. I thought it was gonna be the other lady. Okay. But he really wants a drink. Don't care. We're on the freaking clock. We're changing. Well, we got an hour to kill. I guess we could go talk to the lady in the apartment over here again. Why not? Or we could go ask him about the tattoos. I feel like that's not going to go well. I feel like that's not going to go well at all. We could hang out with the Skull, Cindy. Save him by the pants from Kuno. I want to buy the $700 light.
Give me a moment.
Okay, wait. Actually, do you have any more answers for me?
Ask away, policeman.
Is one of the residents on vacation? Their mailbox is overflowing.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
What about the foreclosed one?
The hell am I supposed to know?
Okay, come on.
Another nut job, I assume.
She really doesn't like those nut jobs. Bad blood there.
What about the hole in the wall?
Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these
And I'm one of them, let me tell you.
With how small these rooms are. She mumbles.
Okay. Okay, there's another thing here. What is this? Waves crashing in the darkness. It's very, very ominous indeed. I know there's nothing in here, I don't think. And nothing in there. I can interact with this. What is this? How is there a thought? What is
that
this?
isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers, the iconography of communism, in other words.
Okay.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution.
Okay.
Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in
Why is the
equal
star upside
measure,
down?
to symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
Let's deal with the antlers.
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time, above it.
Well, why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
What does it evoke in me?
Gone.
Yeah,
Gone is the glory of hope. Only the scribblings of impoverished students remain in dirty hallways.
Oh, that's well, that's actually quite sad. But maybe the skull will tell me something new?
A plaster cast bust.
Whoever
Salutes
lives
it.
here, there aren't many.
Anything new in the bathroom over here? There's usually something new in the bathroom, at least. A little something to observe. Oh, hang on. What is this? These shoes come in 3 different sizes. That is kind of weird, isn't it? Little bathroom. Nothing in here. Okay. What do I have in my inventory? I haven't looked in here in a while. There's a book. The leading intellectual organ of Martinese communism.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why Friesel?
Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
Oh, well, let's flip through like a little picture book.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct
God
your
damn
attention.
it. Okay.
Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents.
Okay.
The magazine is divided into several sections. International development, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Well, what's the editor got to say?
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression,
Of course I knew that.
Du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism.
So fucking true.
But, like
I
the
think.
structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée. Unlike many publications
That's what I'm
which
saying.
are content
Love
to
à la
spoon-feed
fumée.
their readers reassuring drivel, La Fumée is
Absolutely.
committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential
Yeah,
subscribers.
hate capitalism and all
So
that.
please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today.
Play it cool, pretend
Yours
everything's in
struggle,
order.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
What the hell is a cunt and culture?
It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture. As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays,
Okay.
as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective.
Okay, well, let's freaking read it.
This so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her
She
interviewer.
just gets mad. What the hell is Tip Top Tournée?
The actual article is surprisingly light on details, but after skimming a page or two, you gather that it has something to do with motor carriage racing.
Interesting.
If you don't follow it, you only ever hear about the ludicrous sponsorships and obscene death toll.
Oh, well, what the hell do the communists think about it?
You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colorful drivers.
Okay.
Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tourney.
What's wrong with Tip Top?
Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships. And then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes.
Who wrote this stuff?
Oddly enough, this article has 2 bylines. Nasteb Encolada Bernal and Exilus Muka.
What's wrong with the good motor crash?
And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these $750,000.
$750,000?
For.
Well, you're right. I really am just in it for the violence.
You see, one cannot avoid the conclusion that Tip Top Tourney is simply the apotheosis of spectacular entertainment under capitalism.
Kim, did you know Tip Top Tourney is actually an orgiastic ritual of capitalistic destruction? I had no idea.
I can safely say the thought had never crossed my mind, Detective.
I wonder what else is just a metaphor of life under capitalism.
I'm sure most things are, if the young men who wrote this article are to be believed. If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor,
Kim.
much less a motor race. I take whatever they write with a large grain of
Kim,
salt.
this communism and stuff, I think it's quite cool, really.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
What's up with the international development?
This section includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations
of course,
and
indubitably.
the Free State of Seminine. You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border. Something about bear wrestling in Samara.
Bear wrestling?
In Yugograd. Face it, you really aren't.
I want to know about the bear wrestling. Yes, I am.
You're not even sure where most of these countries are.
I don't care where it is. It's fucking bear wrestling.
Back to the front.
MNCs, you think within 3 months?
The table of contents unfolds.
All right, what are the freaking local concerns?
Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike. You skim the headlines. Paint the harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt.
Okay.
First, we take Martinez. Then we take La Delta.
Oh, so there's going to be a rebellion.
Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Capeside Apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Isn't that where we are right now? Like, is it implied that the guy that wrote this article is the guy that lives down the hall and got fucking evicted? Wouldn't it be better for everyone if labor and capital could reach some reasonable accommodation? Charging rent just to live somewhere is pretty outrageous.
The writer G. Martin remarks dryly that capitalists love wealth redistribution, so long as it's only redistributed upward.
True.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents.
Well, that's the whole freaking magazine. Something we can look at on the bullet.
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp.
Okay.
Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found.
Okay.
Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower.
What do I do with you, bullet?
What?
Said, what do I do with you, bullet?
Well, if I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say find the weapon that shot me.
Oh, good idea, Kim.
If we find who owns it, we will have likely found who used it, possibly to kill our victim. In conclusion, the more we know about this bullet of yours, the better.
Inspects the bullet closer.
The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark
that probably
gray
like brass
core.
or something.
The base of the bullet
probably have a
close
steel
to
core.
5
Yeah, I'm kind of a bullet head.
diameter.
I kind of know about like bullets and stuff. Look at the jacket.
You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines.
Yeah, I'm kind of a gun guy. Kind of know everything about guns, everything in the world, and the core.
It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound.
What can you say about the bullet so far?
It's a jacketed bullet, close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
A jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle.
Oh?
Not from a muzzleloader, like those typically found on the streets of Martinez.
He got fucking sniped? Oh my god, oh my god, where the fuck did they get this?
Even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means
so there I was dead on the ground, finally free from a tree where I was killed when suddenly a man looking at my balls with a curious look in his eyes. Sput was the name of this guy.
Okay, listen, fucking first and foremost, we've determined that's not actually how it died. So, yeah, you're wrong. You're not the body, because the body would have known that it was killed somewhere freaking else and then drugged there and put up like a little freaking pinata. So, I don't know, freaking learn the lore or something.
Something tells you that won't be anytime soon. This'll have to be one of those epic tasks that's open for a while.
Try to determine what type of weapon... Oh my god, have a similar rifle on hand? Oh my god, that's a legendary check and we're good at it. Feels the bullet.
The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag.
I'm gonna put it away and see if we have anything to boost hand-eye coordination even more. Because if we do, holy fuck. Endurance, logic authority, reaction speed, conceptualization, interfacing, blah blah blah. I don't think we do. Do we have anything that minuses it? I don't remember what I'm looking for anymore. I already forgot the name of the thing I was looking for. Well, fuck it. Let's, I guess we interact with the old bullet.
The bullet is still safely sealed away.
We went a 58, I mean, come on!
A rifle. Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old 4.46 millimeter from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique, or a retrofitted antique.
Make?
The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theater of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago. Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you, the dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the commercial area. It's unusable, sadly. If it were, the bullet would probably fit the chamber.
Is anyone still making these?
No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer,
Werner Zeliger.
So there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around, usually broken. The quality was appalling.
Who uses Belmargrave rifles these days?
Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for the same thing you found in that hidden weapons cache, only in working order.
What are you thinking? Bullet?
I think I know where this came from.
Okay. And?
This probably came from a Belmargrave rifle.
An antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in Martinez, or anywhere in Ravachol, really.
It's probably a good thing.
I have to hand it to the monarchs. It's quite admirable that they took the advice of criminologists last century and banned the use of breech-loaders in peacetime. Some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzleloaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons, but they realize it's worth it in the end.
Worth what? Getting shot?
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload. After the first shot, the second, third, and so on come much easier.
True. Hey, can be true and shit right now.
But
can be pretty
back
true.
To the investigation.
Have well-armed Jamrock bangers started crossing over to Martinez? Seems like we're looking for an antiques enthusiast.
Doesn't seem that likely, but we'll check out all possible leads. Next step, finding the gun itself.
Alright, well that was fucking eye-opening. We can also look at the mug.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
Well, it says there's content here, and I'll do anything for the content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
This mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? The mug will be useful. By announcing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling. I'm going to push this in the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your idea. What the fuck? The smug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some voluntary
Well, I gotta
work.
look like a good guy. Well, that's all my interactables, and it's 9 o'clock. Yeah, oh, what is this?
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
She must be mistaken. I'm a real radical.
Of course, a radical
Okay,
centrist.
come on.
In these bright and loud times where 1,000 frequencies drown one another out,
please.
sober
No.
thinking is a radical act. It's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
What is the Kingdom of Conscience?
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
How do you bring about those circumstances?
Incrementally. Yawn. You'd get there faster with a little speed. History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually. Increment by
Okay, well, what about all the things that are wrong now?
Tisk, tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future. You may never live to see the Kingdom of Conscience. Your children may.
Boring, centrist, smelly,
Even your
hobo,
grandchildren
superstar
might
cop.
not.
Come on.
But that's no excuse not to keep working. What a fucking joke.
You know, I'm kind of agreeing. What is this Kingdom of Conscience really about? Doing things, just preserving the status quo.
Do you believe the status quo is preferable to chaos and bloodshed?
No, I think there's going to be a revolution. It's time for those capitalist pigs to learn a thing or two. No.
Then you've never lived through real chaos.
Oh.
Sometimes, in the face of great disaster, defending the status quo is progress.
What's the Kingdom of Conscience actually like?
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend, and even more difficult to describe, partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The Kingdom of Conscience is post-capitalist, post-national. It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
That sounds kind of terrible. I don't think I want to be a moralist anymore. Chat room, are we opting in or are we opting out? What's good? What the fuck is really good? Is it post-sexual when you touch a dead guy's... I touched one guy's nuts! I touched one guy's nuts! I am not a nut toucher! Kim is a moralist. Do not mock his beliefs. Well, if Kim's doing it, then I'm doing it. I love Kim, I think. Opt out, go communist? I'm pretty sure I'm already communist. Like, I think this is making me do both. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even really know what I'm opting in for. Doing nothing? Is that it? Is the choice here just, you're just gonna let the breeze freaking blow past you? Like, what the hell? Just be a centrist communist? I wonder what the bonuses are, though. Like, I wonder, you know what? I still want to live for the present, though.
What you want is immaterial. The Kingdom of Conscience is coming, whether you like it or not.
Too bad. Don't give a hoot. What is this?
Some kind of superstar.
Yeah, I'm a superstar.
They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop.
True.
No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed
Baker, they were
with
20 months.
Bumming and Sputtin' Baby.
They claim
Okay,
to know
I don't know about all that.
It would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls.
What?
It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die.
Oh my god!
In a cool voice.
And cool voice.
You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first.
Yeah, I'm kind of like an astronaut and stuff. -1 logic. I get better visual calculus, suggestion, electrochemistry, and composer. Holy freaking smoke, composer. Like a freaking Mozart or whatever. Alright, let's go talk to the guy. What's up, motherfucker? Been waiting a long time for this, I have. Hey, you.
Gendarmerie. You found me.
It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood.
I didn't see it in Spud often. Nope.
And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
We got your hint. Found the key right under that stone.
Beautiful. So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
Honestly, just trying not to screw anything up.
Beautiful. I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in.
We're gonna fucking
He's
die.
already waiting.
This is a gang member. His friend is gonna have a gun. I'm gonna walk in that door. Boom! Freaking bullet to the head, just like the freaking hanged guy. It's Friday night. Feels like Friday.
Yeah, it does feel like the end of the week. Such gentle weather. Even the rain feels nice.
Why would I want to meet your friend?
Trust me, you do.
Very well, I'll talk to you. But first, I want to talk to you. I have so many questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark, and the neighboring windows have lit up, one by one. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Besides, I've got to run.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
Run where?
To the city. It's a beautiful night.
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
Alright, but only if you promise we'll talk again. I got a lot of questions.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, alright?
Okay, we've leveled up. Am I really gonna go into this fucking armored door and get fucking murdered? There's something so different about him that I can't put my finger on. Let's go, Kim. We have to... I guess we'll talk to Kim about him. This guy, I don't know. He seems like he's gonna murder me.
Different, of course.
He's such a good listener. There's something so mysterious about the way he talks and moves. He smells so good. He's so mysterious.
Something so mysterious about the way he talks.
Very mysterious.
Very. Come on, detective. Let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember?
Alright. Hello, I'm here about a murder. Buckets of paint. Photo of the same apartment did Euro 1. Expensive men's perfume. Exquisite canopy bed. What's in the kitchen? Dishes soaked up in a pot. An empty ashtray. Dates are open lectures at university. Flyers for underground parties. Kind of cool. Now, why do you... Why the hell do you have a hat under here? What the fuck? Hello, thank you for the hat, I guess. Alright, what's up? Anything? Did I miss anything first? Can I loot anything else? What's under this thing? A party robe. Yeah, okay, sure. I'll take a fucking party robe. Hello.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Yo, Starling, thank you for the 100 bits. What's up? Wear it. I just freaking buy it. We look freaking swag. Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia. Hello.
My name is Charles Vildrouin.
Did that just go off twice? Am I crazy? Or did that? I don't know.
I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur la Clé.
Okay.
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super.
Super!
I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
Okay.
No, first ask an innocuous personal question to get the interview
off.
Off
good
the
freaking
right
idea. Good freaking plan.
Yeah. Let's fuck with him. Who does he think he is?
Come on, Half-Light. Come on. Before we go on, I absolutely have to inquire about this wonderful canopy. Before we get to that, tell me where you got this beautiful silk robe from. We'll get to that right after you tell me the story behind this hat. Hello, Mr. Vildruin. Let's get started. So where'd you get the hat?
I got it from the head of the Samaran delegation on my trip
Oh,
to
shit.
Longtang. It's made from a special charcoal-colored bamboo. It's an emblem of the formal normalization of our diplomatic relations. That's really all I
That's
can
a
tell
cool
you.
fucking hat.
What was that? You were supposed to fuck with him.
Sorry.
Not compliment the decor.
I'm sorry.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
You actually witnessed the hanging?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Start from the beginning if you don't mind.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one.
Interesting.
That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated.
Who were they? Can you describe them?
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez. Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanity.
Well, how many of them were there? I know the answer's 8, but...
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
Okay, story checks out so far.
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
Were any of them huge? Like 200 kilograms huge?
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human. As far as I
Did any of them look like drummers? What happened next?
I went back inside.
Yes, back inside. Keep yourself safe from the killing.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard
You
was pitch
motherfucker!
There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Were they men, women? Wait, whoa! If they're in the yard threatening to kill him, that is completely different than the story we were told. If they're in the yard threatening to kill him, he's alive in the yard. Not fucking knocked out unconscious in the whirling in rags. Massive breakthrough in the case. Fucking crazy new lead. Were they men, women?
All men, I presume. But again,
you presume very sexist. One of them had to have been a lady.
But we are fairly certain the lady driver was present.
You sure at least one of them wasn't a woman?
It's possible, officer. But I cannot say with certainty. It was
what
very
happened
dark,
next?
you must remember. Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
What do you mean nothing happened?
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why didn't you call the police?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock. I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
You didn't actually witness it, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
Those are all my questions. Thank you for your time.
Of course. Anything I can do to assist the RCM.
Why are you even here?
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy.
Okay.
It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why...
But why were you in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it.
What?
It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top floor.
That's why you're here?
This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed.
You're playing fucking house flipper? That's why you're...
You could say I'm undoing...
What's with the reinforced door? I thought it was like a drug den.
The international community caused when we arrived here.
You're a fucking bureaucrat?
Yes. As I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Inter.
What is the international community?
La Communauté Internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
And what do I call the coalition?
Your employer, technically speaking. The governing authority of Revachol.
What is the price stability? Yeah, I'm kind of a French guy in my pastime chat room. No need to clap or pog or anything, but I do know a few words.
It is the most important thing.
That doesn't tell me anything.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity.
Okay.
Which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment.
Okay.
Which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Oh, the social stability,
basically,
of course.
It makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Yeah, like if eggs started going up in price or something, that'd be fucking crazy.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
2% of what?
But not too far below. No. Too below is also bad. Below, but close.
You're not answering my questions at all.
The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an information?
This guy's evil. No, thank you.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing.
This guy is evil as fuck. I feel it. I feel it.
Stability is the raison d'être of the moral intern. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist.
Oh, there it is.
But I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call our information line.
You have an information line?
Making information available is part of the moral intern's commitment to transparency.
Fucking okay. I've heard about the moral intern before, but I want to know more.
It's the International Organization for Moralists. Hence, Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies.
So what I'm hearing is that we're moral intern bitches.
Doing one's job doesn't automatically make one anyone's bitch. Besides, there are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
Are you a moralist?
But of course.
Am I a moralist?
Well, do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values?
Cam, are you a moralist?
Me? I'm a lieutenant of the RCM, dedicated to maintaining law and order in Ravachol.
A very moralist answer.
The lieutenant is practiced in the art of putting on a show for one's superiors.
Martinez doesn't seem very normal or stable.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
What about Ravachol?
Ravachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
I don't think I'm a moralist. Moralism sounds incredibly boring. I want more action. Not a boring cop anymore. Moralism is the ideology of foreign occupiers. Ravachol must be governed by Ravacholians. Democracy is a meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of capital.
Of course, the detective's personal views do not represent the views of the RCM.
Ah, my friend. But the lesson of the revolution is that communism does not work.
We just haven't tried real communism yet. True, true, true.
Ah, yes. The unattainable idea. Never settle for less. Good luck with that, my friend. Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Alright, tell me about Sur-la-Clef.
What's there to say? Sur-la-Clef is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Ravachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
What makes Ravachol their darling?
Because a great percentage of Ravachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clef. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
Jamrock and other parts of the international zone have been mercifully spared of Sur-la-Clef's love for meatballs and mashed potatoes.
Enough business.
Whatever you wish.
Can you tell me about your friend?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
What do you mean?
That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
What's this EPIS thing you keep talking about?
EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see. It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, the Moral Intern feels emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS to the next level.
What the fuck is the next level?
A supranational political alliance.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The United States of Occident.
Is it gonna be like this place here?
You mean Revachol? No. It's going to have transparent democracy.
Is Revachol gonna be part of EPIS?
It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS, sure.
You say that candidate members never become real members?
No. Candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time. Time and evaluation. But we were talking about my friend here, not politics.
How did you become friends?
How did any of us become friends?
This guy doesn't answer a fucking thing! He's a little worm!
Oil platforms ablaze in the night, civil wars lasting for years. Finally, the international community is forced to...
What are you talking about? No one becomes friends that way!
Au contraire. It's how millions of people end up where they
are. I don't care!
Meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here, and my friend, too.
You still haven't told me who he is!
Sorry. Who?
The friend, the smoker on the balcony, we were just talking about him?
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
Okay, well, what's his name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
So you tell me all about him? Is he here to study the arts?
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit.
He likes all the arts.
Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
I want to kill him. I want to put him in the tree next to the other guy. What are you doing in his apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
What view?
Listen.
The baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
Someone's baby's crying.
No, listen. The Insulindian Bay.
What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
I was asking about your friend.
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see
this
him
guy.
He's a busy bee.
Something else in mind.
I'm all ears, officer.
A
moment, officer.
Oh?
Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
I'm not going anywhere. I just want to take a look around this apartment.
Sure. Go ahead. It's a beautiful space. Let me know.
So, he says he's here to fucking renovate this apartment, but it's also not his apartment? Like, what the fuck? What's in the bathroom? Anything cool? No. Is there anything else I can click on in here? Like, any, like, little secret interactables or anything? In a wider sense, this is actually my apartment, and I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna throw him out that fucking... I'm gonna throw him out the window. I don't care. They are fucking smut? Sure. No, I get that. And that's completely valid. But why the fuck would he tell me he's here to renovate this apartment? And he's like, oh, no, it's not my apartment. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell? Yeah, and what are the clothes I found? Like, what even... What the fuck is this? Hello?
You have acquired the hat. Keep it, officer. It looks good on you.
Do I have
I'm
any
sorry
other
to say I
questions here?
did, officer.
Is it because you did it?
Because I did it?
Don't jerk my chain, paper jockey. You did it, didn't you?
What's the meaning of this? Is your colleague here trying to Arrest me?
He sounds almost mocking, saying those words. Arrest me.
There is no meaning, sir. Please excuse my colleague. This case has been a great strain on his nerves.
Back off. Now. This man has diplomatic immunity. It serves no good to accuse him of a crime he didn't
commit. Right, I'm sorry.
Well, I can certainly understand that. That hanging was a surreal play. Everything since then has been too. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came
heard this.
carrying what looked like a body. That's when I understood.
Sounds like the victim wasn't
I went back in.
Yes.
Were you able to...
Officer, well, that's the eventually, their shouts died down, and that was... I'm afraid I don't have it.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
You didn't check your watch?
My watch? Yes, now I remember. It was 30 minutes past midnight, give or take. No, I didn't see the corpse until... Of course. Of course. I'm glad...
Well, we've done all that, and I can't help but feel like I'm not any closer to fucking figuring out the murder.
Else? Of course.
No, I think that's everything. What a giant waste of my fucking time. What an insane fucking... Is he still in here?
This door is made of metal. No one answers.
Let's go. There's nothing to do here for us anymore.
Okay. Got a cool outfit? Sure, but that doesn't help me do freaking anything. I really thought this was gonna be the big break. I really thought you might have seen something. He did give us a time though. He told us it was just past midnight, so maybe just past midnight we look through the window, the backyard, and we might see a little something maybe. Just a little hypo. Can I pry bar this door open? What's up? What's up with that? Where's my pry bar? No? What about my old chain? Oh, that's the wrong button. What about my old chain cutters? Not that. Anything? No. Do you have anything to say? Or are you just gonna say something mean?
Up on me again?
No, I'm not trying to snuff you out. I'm sorry. Freaking scratches or rubs chin or like whatever detectives do. Some interesting things. Tomorrow, a whole new freaking side of the map opens, which I'm really excited for. And I think that's gonna really open things up. Where the fuck did this guy go? Did everyone go inside because it's dark? Hang on, maybe there's someone new hanging around because it's nighttime. I didn't really explore during the night last time. I kind of just went straight to bed. She's still out. That's a little sad. What about this bad boy?
The lorry's stuck. The windows up.
No. Measurehead's still up there? He sure is. Mignana's gone though. What goes on in the fucking docks during the night? Like, what the hell's going on here? Like, there's gotta be something crazy going on now. Still no one in here, really. Now, why is that glowing blue now? That was not glowing blue before. So maybe I just didn't have the right tool out earlier? Interesting. I mean, the lights are on. Is anyone out here? Doesn't look like it. Anything in here?
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last
What is this? Rhetoric? Do I have anything that fucking boosts rhetoric? What do we got? Wait. -2 to authority, logic. Drama. Well, I mean, it's a 3% chance, so you freaking might as well.
Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything,
something is giving you -1 rhetoric? Real? Oh, my hat. My cool hat. Alright, let's freaking do this.
You're back before the cargo.
What's up, bitch? I guess while I'm here, I'll go check in on the big guy, see if anything crazy happens during the nighttime here. Because, you know, it's 10 p.m. It's pretty freaking late. He's still here, though. What are you up doing so late?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk. Sure, mister.
Okay, you got nothing. What about you, Evart? Oh, he's fucking gone. What the fuck? He's just... Him and his chair are gone? Well, it's a fucking shame I can't loot his desk, because, like, I would love to rummage through his shit. But, what can you do, I guess? We were mean to him? I don't think that was mean. I just asked him to keep the greeting a little shorter. I don't think that's mean. Oh, what is this? Oh, money? Yoink. I guess we can go see if the Union guys are still in the freaking place. I don't know. I want to know what the fuck that thing is, though. I gotta know. Because it wasn't blue before, but now it is. And that freaking means something. Nothing in here. Old Measurehead's still up there, being racist like usual. Anything in here? They really got you working late, huh? Okay, but you don't have anything to say. Do you have any bottles?
The tear machine stands in the corner.
Oh, no.
A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Okay. Blue magic. I gotta know what the blue means. Is she still on the fucking roof? She's still hanging out up there this late? This freaking late? What the fuck? Why is she always up there smoking cigarette all cool like? Like, what the hell does she do? Gotta go all the freaking way around to go find the blue thing, which kind of sucks. But maybe it'll have like a murder weapon in there, and then on there'll be a little note on the murder weapon that says, "I did it, Measurehead." And then I arrest Measurehead for being the murderer, and everyone freaking claps. It's the coolest thing I've ever done. Everyone pogs. I need to go up on the fucking balcony. Whoops. Please go through the door. Alright, what the hell? What's going on here? 70. There's just 75 cents. That's it? I mean, it's a lot of money. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna afford a room tomorrow. Because it's $20 and I have 8. You know, what can you do? Whatever. I guess we go inside now. Almost 9 though? That's true. That's freaking true. Really glad I stole that book, because I'd be dead fucking broke without it. Hello? They are still there. Hey, Titus. Anything in the window?
Again, you find yourself looking at that big old...
It's not time yet. Hello.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Okay. Sorry. Very sorry. Hello, Grandma.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
I want to know about some freaking cryptids. Tell me about this rare insect your husband's looking for.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
True.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
No, I want to hear about the insect.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but...
Oh, yeah. Here comes the interesting...
Where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed.
Whoa!
It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian coast.
What the hell? That's so cool!
Hence it's named the Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us officers.
There's a touch of awe in the way she enunciated the creature's name.
I knew it. we're gonna be chasing made-up insects with cryptozoology.
Kim is such a little hater.
It's not made up, officer. I can assure you. It's simply elusive, so much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
What makes you think it's around here?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping.
So newspaper clippings, all the evidence you have?
Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insil Indian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
Is it dangerous?
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
Is it valuable?
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
Does it have cool powers?
Yes. It can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it stayed hidden all these years. Centuries, even.
Well, what makes it so special?
Oh, dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special. Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand.
All right, well, tell me about Morel.
Oh, dear. I'm not sure where to begin.
Oh, what does he look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy.
Oh, come on.
His eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
It's always a challenge to describe the person you know best in the world.
If I were trying to meet him on the street, what should I look for?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but
Manlet.
with a larger frame. And he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
Okay.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him.
Okay.
Even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
How long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
She's so kind. How'd you guys meet?
By a dating agency, I'm ashamed to say.
Why are you ashamed?
I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident. And he'd just divorced. We hit it off, and, well, here we are.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
Okay, well, I think I have all the information I need.
I hope I've been useful.
You freaking have. Gonna go try knocking on the lady's door again. It's really all I've got, really, is knocking on this lady. I don't know why, I don't know where the hell this lady went.
The door is closed.
Knock again.
Still, the lieutenant, he doesn't like. You should punch the murmur in your
Tries
ear.
the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
I want to know how she gets to the roof. It's a mystery. Like, there's going to be something cool up there. Split stairs in the door for the 5th time in a stream. How does she go to the fucking roof? You can just go fast off the parrot book to pass it. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, like, read it and then just click through it, like, really quick? That's a really good idea, actually. What else do we have? Handwritten notes, a damaged ledger, photo tattoos, the map, did I ever interact with anything in the ledger?
Found in the trash.
Read a
It
case
takes
file.
about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one do you want?
Square bullet hole murders.
It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape.
But...
That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then, another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead.
What the fuck, a sequence killer?
Who knows? Those pages are missing. What next? Don't worry. One day.
Murder at the hookah parlor?
Murder. Tum tum tum. at the Hookah Parlor was a case originally assigned to an officer called Joseph Mills, who is now dead, of circumstances completely unconnected to murder at the Hookah Parlor.
Wait, how'd he die?
Beaten to death by a throng of Villa Lobos
oh my
gang
God.
members when him and his partner, J.M., only initials mentioned, answered a call one night.
Oh my God!
It's a sad story, and it isn't really represented in your case files. Stop stalling and get to the murder at the Hookah Parlor. Joseph Mills was on this case that he
This is a really good way to pass time, by the way. It's gone 45 minutes since we started reading the ledger. This is insanely good.
Brain twister. Was on it for, like, a month. The captain got impatient. Shit or get off the pot, Mills. Mills didn't get off the pot. Not yet. He kept at it for a couple of weeks more, racking his brains, running with every theory, as outlandish as they seemed. Still couldn't solve the murder at the Hookah Parlor. Tough case, he said. Toughest he's ever had.
Well, was he a good cop?
No. He was awful.
Oh, come on.
Awful sense of humor, too.
Oh, come on.
The worst jokes you've ever heard. Really rapey.
Oh,
Still,
God.
He'd been on it for months now. Said it was the final case. Said it was uncrackable. That murderer vanished into thin air. That goddamn Hookah Parlor was all he talked about.
That's why I don't go to hookah parlors, bro. It's scary.
Okay, so the
case
is
in a
handed
freaking
to
cloud
you
of
because
vape.
Mills isn't getting anywhere, and you look into it. Here's the setup.
Okay.
A young man is found dead in a hookah parlor. You know, those places where you go and smoke bubblegum-flavored vapor all day.
Can you get high off it?
No, it's soot and water vapor. It doesn't do anything.
Really cool.
Yeah, really lame.
Come on.
Anyway, young man in his 20s found with his skull busted open.
Okay.
Right on the floor of the hookah parlor, in the middle of the day. No one else is in there. Only client that day. In perfect health, too. Some kind of movie producer. No one enters. No one exits. He's just sucking on his watermelon hookah all morning. All noon. Like he usually does.
Okay.
He's a regular. No calls. Nothing. Just sucking on the hookah. Until 15:45.
I mean, you know, have a little freaking puff, as you do.
He's dead on the floor with his skull busted open. Blood everywhere.
Oh, he sucked in too much freaking vape and then his head exploded. That's why, Charmer, if you're ever taking a freaking vape hit, make sure you breathe out. Otherwise, the cloud goes into your brain and freaking pops it like a little freaking balloon.
Mills has no idea. Invisible assassin. Movie deal gone sour. Girl at the counter did it. Nothing fits. Eerie. Man just dropped dead. So you go to the parlor. You see cushions around the table. Tables low, heavy, really sharp edge.
He sucked hookah, stood up, passed out, hit his head on the table and died?
See? You can't even read the thing without solving it. Yeah, it was that. Turns out hookah does do something. It turns off your brain's oxygen supply. And you don't notice it until you get up to go to the bathroom.
He sucked a lot of it.
Yeah, he liked his hookah. Stephen was his name.
What was he doing there for 6 hours?
Smoking hookah. Didn't you hear?
Oh, come on.
Trying to come up with a movie script, maybe. Anyway, that was Murder at the Hookah Parlor. Joseph Mills wasn't a good detective, and about 30 minutes has passed piecing it together. Next.
Well, what about the couch in an unexpected location? This one sounds riveting.
Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
In the middle of the street,
like Atlanta.
On the roof, on the hillside by the motorway. You know, at an unexpected location. They were young, and they thought they looked cool on it.
They looked really cool like a rock band.
Yes, as you said here, insufferable rock and roll assholes. Young people are the worst. So anyway, you got a complaint about the damn sofa, or couch, or whatever it was. They were leaving it out in all these unexpected and whimsical locations. They took it to where they also took photos of themselves.
Okay.
And smoked cigarettes and drank coffee because they felt it's intellectual.
Well, it is. Only smart people drink coffee. They say that.
Cigarette butts, coffee cups, stupid couch. You had to clean it all up. And you did. So congratulations to you. Case solved.
Did I catch him?
No, you didn't have time for that. These notes show that you have what is called a real goddamn job.
Come
you
on.
don't have time to be chasing down the couch assholes.
Okay.
Not much is...
It's midnight. So I can't help but think that maybe the Hardy Boys are gone, because that's when the hanging happened. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! What's out the window? I can't interact with the window anymore. There's nothing I can... Okay. 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 No, that's fine. No, I'm not like mad or anything, but you know, they could told me that. It's not time yet. Well, maybe it's unlocked now.
The door does the cobalt.
Okay. What are you doing up so freaking late, sir?
Can I help you?
Nope.
Yes.
Okay, nothing.
Can I help you?
Saw another thing at the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
So the phone line's dead?
Yes, and the phone company is taking its sweet time sending someone to fix it. Losers.
Is it true that there was foul play?
Who told you that?
I would never disclose my sources. That'd be dishonorable.
Fine, yeah. It looked like someone had messed with the wiring. It was shortly after the hanging, but I don't know if it's at all related. Plenty of arseholes around here who aren't murderers. If you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know, so I can forward them the repair bill. Yes?
I wonder where the union guys go at this freaking hour. In fact, I also wonder where the fucking, the key, or the fucking, dice lady goes during this hour. I kinda gotta freaking know. She just kinda hang out down here? Like, what's up? Hello, evil entity dice. That's fucking scary. That is in pitch fucking black darkness. Just, hello, ma'am. Hello.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I'd like to order a die.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Don't actually know what die I want.
How about an amber die?
Amber, poor man's gold?
Who told you amber was cheap? It's beautiful, really, and has been treasured since the ancient times. For 7 real, I'll craft you a 13-sided die from piece of amber with a fossilized insect. It's perfect for those who can't seem to let go of their past.
Fuck me, $7! I mean, that's almost the fucking price of, the hotel room for the night. Like, that's so expensive. Yeah.
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
No. No, that's all. Just fucking weird that you're doing this so late is all. I mean, like, what the hell? In there. In fact, now that I think about it, where the fuck is this light coming from? It's midnight. How are there streams of light coming on in? What the fuck is up with that? Streetlights, maybe. Oh, right, I can't fucking leave this way. I gotta go back into the scary basement. Okay. Whatever. Not like I've, you know, I'm not like I'm scared of the freaking dark or anything. Not like I'm scared of the dark. And the dead body and the, you know what? How's it doing in there anyway?
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing. Shoot, Looney Rune, come back.
Say, okay. Is there anything else in this thing? I mean, we found a gun. Is there anything else cool in here? Like, what's up?
A few bricks have fallen off. Reveal.
Seems like an old bunker from the river.
No, nothing. Freaking nothing. What fucking time does Kim go to bed? I thought he'd be freaking honk chewing by now. Like, what the hell? Who else is freaking out and about at this hour? Like, what's up? I don't really get to explore this often at night, so I kind of want to look around. I wonder if the union office is unlocked at this hour. Is Tommy out? No, he sure is not. Measurehead's hanging out up there. The office is open. Anything in here? No. I wonder where these guys fucking sleep. Yeah, Manana went to bed. So did all the strikers. We're literally going in circles? Yeah, but it's several hours later now. You know, there's a freaking difference between 10 p.m. and midnight, and everyone goes to freaking bed. Everyone who's good and honest, anyway. Usually only the freaking criminals are lurking up late at this hour. I always think he's sitting down for some reason. Something about that pose. Anyway. See you in the morning, Kim. Good night. Good night, Kim. Good night, Kim. Bye. See you around. Goes to freaking get the boots out of the fridge. Hits the most freaking devious lick that's ever been devised. A lot of witnesses in here, but you know, what can you do? Hits the most devious fucking lick ever devised.
The bear's eyes are... The body is reluctant to let go of the boots, as though it were its last bit of dignity. You're going to need to summon all your strength for this undertaking. Whatever you're planning to do, you need to do it before you catch pneumonia in the cold draft coming from deep inside
on the right
fridge.
boot?
It's not completely useless. You're able to reveal a little more of the putrid polymer sock. It's not completely useless.
Pulls on the left boot?
It feels like the leg is going to come off along with the boot, but you're able to get the boot to move a centimeter or two. See? The corpse doesn't care if you try to take his boots. He doesn't need them. He's probably glad to get
adjust
rid of
his
them.
seating position first?
He's too heavy to move by yourself.
Oh, fuck.
A great mass of dead muscles.
Try to twist the boots off one by one.
This is the right method. It takes some time, but eventually the boots come off with nasty slices of polymer sock stuck to even bigger pieces of skin and rotting flesh.
Take stock of the damage.
Not good. Let's pin this on the bear. The ice bear tore up his legs with its claws. Yes, these absolutely... Didn't the Whirling have a kitchen?
I'm gonna go wash this off in the fucking Whirling kitchen. Oh, Kim is not gonna fucking like this. Kim's gonna be very upset. But I don't think the fucking legs had anything to do with the case anyway, so it doesn't freaking matter. Say $500,000 boots? Yeah, they're pretty fucking pricey. Do I have them on me?
These boots were probably left on the corpse because they were impossible to pull off while it was hanging. They're not exactly pleasant to look at.
Let's take a look at them.
Graceful whirls cover the boot's glossy surface. These will be gorgeous once you get them clean.
Looks at the soles.
Fairweather T500 VE is imprinted.
Looks inside.
Still, just pieces of sock.
Okay. Well, at least we didn't pull its entire feet off, right? You know, like it could have been worse. We didn't, you know, nothing horrible happened. Am I really gonna fucking boil it?
This industrial gas-powered stove has been used to prepare food for many hungry hostile
Check out
guests.
the cookware.
A commercial pot draws your attention. It's very large, gigantic even. It could be used to make enough stew to feed an entire city, and also to boil a putrid pair of death boots. Far away, in the darkness of a makeshift morgue, behind Station 41's Lazarus, Dr. Nix Gottlieb cuts into the cold, dead feet of a murder victim. The veins are oddly black. He suspects a neurotoxin.
Check out the cleaning supplies.
There is a variety of soaps and bleaches in the cabinet to the left of the stove. There is also a bottle of white vinegar in the cabinet next to the fridge.
Fuck, does vinegar do anything to ceramic? I don't... Oh, God, I should know this. The boots are really disgusting. Pour some dish soap and the bottle of white vinegar into the pot. I don't remember. Oh God. I don't know if this is a good idea. We're gonna do both.
The delicious smells of cheap soap and vinegar waft up from the pot.
Turn the freaking fume hood on.
All right now, chef. Light up the stove and boil them.
Add water and bring to a boil.
The strong smell of vinegar forces you to step away from the pot. The water slowly comes to a boil. Strips of polymer fabric and human tissue separate from the lining of the boots. They float to the bubbling surface.
Beautiful.
A 2-course dinner of rotten flesh and hardened ceramic.
Wait some more.
The boots look cleaner and cleaner. Those bits of human flesh are beginning to look cooked.
Oh,
you can smell
Jesus.
it too, just like beef stew.
A little more.
That's it, chef. The boots are as clean as they're going to get. Steam, dense with the smell of strange meat, disappears into the vent above the stove.
Yeah, see, it is on a fume hood. Dump the stock and flesh stew and examine your new boots.
A pair of real beauties. The boots are shiny, hot, and reek of vinegar. Just perfect.
Master Chef out. Do I have to clean that pot? I guess probably not. Well, what do we freaking got here? 2 authority, -1 composure? Fucking squeaky fucking clean, huh? Doesn't tell me that they're worth anything. I mean, they look fucking cool, but I mean, I really wish that they'd been worth something so that I could pawn them off. I mean, it's worth one last shot.
The door is closed still. You should punch a fucking up. The murmur in
I'm
your
not gonna punch a hole in the door. Well, time for bed, Irek. Oh, right, we gotta take a little bath.
This is not the cleanest bathtub.
I can see the Kim's room! I can see the Kim's room through the menu!
Right now. Ah, that's
Kim, what are you doing in there?
It smells like life, at least compared to you.
Takes a bath.
The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons. The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting, like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies. You feel nice and lonely, and so tired.
Leave the beer cans in. We're making a little hairy stew.
The cans continue to bob, as do your thoughts, aimlessly splashing up against the sides of the tub. They're not even really thoughts, just assorted sensations. None of them acute enough to focus on.
Yo, V's the Fallen thing with freaking first time prime. This imagination's for you.
You see the corpse.
Uh-oh.
You can
I'm
still
so sorry.
smell the cadaver.
I'm really sorry.
It's going to take more than
That's
one
I'm sorry.
to get rid of
I thought
that
it'd be maybe like a funny thought.
Then, houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Darkness on the planet's curvature.
Well, let's linger in the tub. Let's enjoy
Your
it.
fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools. What are you doing? You're not some fat fish in a fucking aquarium. Time to get moving.
Alright, gets out.
The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
I mean, I guess the last thing to do is to go to bed.
The bed is still cold from the broken window.
Oh, right, the window's broken. It's like
The
freezing
bed
outside.
is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Me.
Here we are again, my broken bud.
Oh, come on!
Waves are coming.
Why is it so much louder?
But you can't go. No. You have to stay.
Good night, Starling.
Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body.
Come
Even
on.
through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty song to sing. Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
It's all the system's fault. The system failed me.
Yes, your body is a system. And it's failing you. Because you're failing it.
Oh, right. I forgot I'm an extreme alcoholic and I've been going cold turkey. These are my just desserts. I will endure this pain with dignity.
There's no dignity here. Only reflections of your body mass. Flashes of the day. You keep coming back to yourself in the mirror. But why? To admire all your accomplishments? You're just stuck here. In the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
Well, looking at people all the time. I like them.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
What do you think you're doing right now?
Trying to go to
Coming
bed?
to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep.
Come on.
Even to yourself. While the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock.
Good morning, Disco Elysium. Oh, his head is pounding. That's not good. You think Lady's gonna be smoking again? Oh, right, my fucking flashlight. Whoops. Hello? She's not. Wait, where the fuck is Kim? 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 He's usually waiting for me. Oh, Kim. Good morning. Hey, Kim.
Yes?
Nothing. Wait, is this the... This isn't my guy.
Hi, gendarme.
What?
Another rendezvous.
Hi.
Hi. So what brings you here?
What are you doing here? What is it about the way he carries himself? What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I live here. My room is right upstairs.
Convenient. But what are you doing here? Talking to me?
I met your Sunday friend.
You did? And how did you like him?
He's a government official. I don't trust governments. You're right. He was magical. Magically bureaucratic.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
Who is he?
A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return.
Return where?
To his opportunities in Occident, Sur la Clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know.
What are you two? He's gonna be like, I'm a human being, living in Revachol.
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does it mean, a Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
I don't want to talk about other people, I want to talk about you.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me again about that muscular type who came to investigate the crime.
Oh yes, let's see.
Oh, it's gonna be the strike leader. That's who it is.
I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
Or not the strike leader, sorry. It's gonna be, the fucking mercenary in disguise, at the, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. The right to torque guy. What'd you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
And he believes you?
Why shouldn't he?
Did you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
The racist dude? No, the other one. Your Sunday friend.
No. I don't think it came up.
What do you look like?
Muscular. Handsome. Strong. Like one of those military types.
Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
His earpiece?
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones
Thank you, I know what an
fancy
earpiece
security
is.
guards sometimes wear.
What was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Besides muscular, do you have any other identifying traits?
Let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
Thanks for the information.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
What is it about the way he carries himself?
It's the sports.
Fuck.
He's a sports guy. All about that physical
yeah, he's a sports guy.
Athletic skill.
This guy plays football.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Interesting. Very interesting conversation. Can I look through the window now?
Again, you find yourself looking at that big old window.
Well, apparently it's still not time. Chat room, I mean, I guess let's send old Kim on the mission to do the body, and then we're gonna have a crazy day across the freaking canal. And I also want to see just how mad Kim gets at me for this.
The bear's eyes are still
all right, Kim,
red.
bag him, take him away.
All right. I will need a little help carrying him.
Let's do it. Oh, he just goes. Okay. He didn't have it. Okay, didn't hate it. He didn't hate it at all. Show me new boots though? Well, he's freaking gone. He probably knows he just didn't care. I mean, yeah, it's just a pair of boots. He stole some freaking spinners. Sharon, I think I'm gonna wrap up here. Because next time I stream this, I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or not. It depends how much work I get done on the subathon tomorrow. I might stream this again tomorrow. We'll freaking see. Time will freaking tell. I got some work that I want to get done, but other than that, we'll freaking see. 3 Hour Andy, freaking middle finger has streamed freaking 4 days in a row. Come on, you gotta give me a little bit of slack. That's pretty, unspot-like, if I may say. So that's pretty freaking good. I'm gonna raid Shane. Chat, have a good night, and I will see you either tomorrow or Friday. I don't know yet. We'll freaking see. Good night. Twitter button, YouTube button, Discord button, follow button. That's it. Goodbye. Peace. See ya.